This was for the old camera. We don't need this
No.
for the new one, right? Is this the power adapter?
Yes. Tell Kyle and Derek we're starting soon.
I don't know if they've been sending people over.
They have. What's the name? Yeah. Oh my God. Red leather, yellow leather. Red leather, yellow leather.
All right.
It's probably nothing. Yeah. I'm only here for. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Is Dirk out? Are you? Oh, you're commentating tonight too. No. I'm just filling in for now. Until Derek gets out. So do we start?
No, because round one's been off.
Oh no, it's streaming already.
Yeah, that's fine. So here, I don't think we can leave it in there. We just need the Twitch thing up. Dashboard. Yeah, just make it another window.
What?
That's fine. Just do that.
No, we don't.
Yeah, so we can talk shit. But leave it up there so that we can know when we need to stop talking shit.
Okay.
DJ Direct in the building.
You gonna play Monte or what?
Yeah, just for good commentate.
You know,
I do want to play it, but I need to establish a commentating thing because I should be doing it 50-50, but I also should be playing.
I'm just gonna be straight commentating now. Just gonna quit Magic. Just do commentating.
Sure. Be with Tyson.
Be LSG. All right. Without
No,
the-
LSB still plays, but he only plays in Pro Tours.
And he plays what?
He only plays in the Pro Tour.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He just has no reason to play in GPs. He gets Pro Tour invites for life.
Yeah.
So,
He started it, right? He started Channel Fire. No, right?
I don't know if he started it, but he is like
One of like the main.
either highest or second highest in command there.
Yeah. So what's up, man?
Chillin'.
Look tired?
Well, yeah, and I got work tomorrow.
Look at this LA weather, dude.
Loving it.
I like it. I like when it's
I
raining
needed
like
some
this.
of this rain action in my life.
We needed it in general. All that
Sure.
pollution and shit.
Sure.
We're gonna watch when it's sunny. It's gonna be like, damn.
I'm not gonna get any of the other stuff that I need to get done tonight. Fuck.
Like what?
I was gonna do some research on apartment buildings. I was gonna go apartment hunting tomorrow, but if it rains, I'm not gonna go apartment hunting tomorrow.
Why don't you just do Zillow or one of those things?
Because I still want to go in and look at them.
That
Like
makes sense.
I'm gonna online look for apartments, but like I still want to see them in person. So I was gonna go look at ones that I could go check out because I have to work tomorrow anyway, so I can just stay down there and check out places. But I'll just go next weekend.
Nice.
But
So
I'm gonna have to like go and probably find something.
You're going up to Irvine, huh?
Costa Mesa. Yeah.
That makes sense. You guys are moving from that one place where you guys were at, or no? Or your
Well,
mom's
I
staying?
just am.
Your mom's
My
staying?
mom doesn't even live there.
Really?
She stayed there 4 nights.
Oh.
I've lived by myself this entire time, basically.
Oh, so that's what you're like. You rather just.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
That makes sense.
like my mom wanted to get a place close to us because or close to like where we're at now because in her mind she was gonna be coming by a lot more. Like she comes by every Sunday, but she's like or whenever I've got Cody, she'll come by and like hang out if she's not out of town. But she doesn't stay there.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah. You just better off just leaving.
So like at that point, like I should have been down in Irvine like a year ago. Now granted I'm happy I'm not. I didn't because I wouldn't have had all these opportunities that I've had now. But yes.
So what? You're not gonna be here as much.
Once a week.
Once a week.
I'll just go once a week.
That's not bad.
And then I'm just gonna stream for the shop like 2 to 3 times a week. But I'm also going back to school.
Which is good.
Yeah, need 7.
You looking for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom?
The hope is 2 if I can find one cheap enough. Like I found like a 2-bedroom for like $1,500, which is like fucking
No, it's good.
damn near
In
nothing.
Irvine, yeah.
Well, Irvine, it's not. It's Costa Mesa, but
Costa
yeah,
Mesa, gotcha.
Irvine's stupid expensive. There's no
Yeah,
way moving.
yeah, that's why I
Irvine.
was like 1,500 Irvine. So
15, but like you're looking at like $1,000 a bedroom for the most part in California. It feels like so like 1,500 for 2 bedrooms.
Granted, you get to hang out with Rafid.
Yeah, Rafid and I were planning on kicking it a bunch. Well, especially because like he'll be in school, so like we might just do like school hangout parties, because like then we at least have somebody that like, so we just don't go completely insane.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, you guys are gonna have fun, right?
Yeah.
That's good. Ileana, dude. I wonder if they're ever gonna make a Magic the Gathering movie. Like a legit one.
A what?
Legit Magic the Gathering movie.
I mean, it's in works.
Really?
Sure.
I mean, they've been saying that for like 8 years ago.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, even Steven. Steven told me, he's like, yeah, man, they made so many, dude.
I heard Steven got brought up on the stream on Thursday.
Hey, who brought him up? Oh, I did. Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I mean, ooh, Harrison versus Wagner. That's gonna be good.
Was that the start? How do
Yeah.
you know?
I don't know. Let me go check. I'll come back.
Is camera fine?
It's crooked, but
I'm gonna send Johnny in here.
what?
I'm gonna send Johnny.
Sure.
Johnny, go in there. Well, no, I said go in there.
Alright, let's go, I guess. You know how to do that shit?
This shit? Yeah, I know how to do it for the most part. Sal thinks it's all complicated, but I think part about it is just because.
I need more time to actually.
Well, Sal just has that complex of like he needs to be the one.
everything hard. Yeah.
He wants everybody to think what he's doing is hard.
Like the whole stream key thing. I was like,
The what?
the whole stream key thing.
There we go. He likes it.
It
He
says
likes
stop
it.
streaming. Wish it would have been on.
No, it is on. This would stop it. It's going right now. Oh, he can go back and hear us talking shit. That's gonna be funny.
Yeah. How did I turn this shit? I can't find it. I mean, what is going on? Okay, we're good.
I want music for us in the background.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just work for once in your life.
Go to table 1 so I can fix the camera.
Hello.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Good evening, guys, and welcome to F&M here at Collector Legion. I'm Johnny, and with me is
What's up, guys? I'm Kyle.
Kyle. What's up, Kyle?
You know, chilling, ready to hang out, watch some Modern, kick it a little bit, commentate. We got some new spicy decks in the room. We're gonna make sure we're gonna try and get those on stream. We want to bring you guys a variation of decks. It's not just gonna be table 1 over here. We'll bring you some decks that might not be performing as well, but still are interesting and hot. We want to make sure you guys get a wide variety, a wide range of what's going on tonight.
So I heard we're gonna have both modern and standard, or standard and modern, or how's this gonna work?
My hope is that we just stick to Modern.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I think bouncing back and forth between formats might be a little bit awkward. But if you guys would prefer to see Standard over Modern or Modern over Standard, please feel free to let us know in the chat, and we will make sure that we get some switches going. It should be probably close to 4 rounds for both. I will get player totals for both tournaments as soon as possible. But yeah, that's the game plan right now, you guys, and we're pretty excited. So we're getting things set up right now, making sure the camera's all nice and straight and pretty for you guys. and we hope to have some good matches tonight.
Yeah. There's a deck out there that one of our players that we know, Wagner, he's gonna be playing Affinity.
Affinity?
Affinity.
AK robots because they don't play Affinity anymore.
Yeah, I
There's
guess.
Literally, well, no. Did Wagner switch over to the Thoughtcast build?
No. What he switched over is with it runs Eldrazi Temples, Thought Not Seers, and Reality
So
Smashers.
he's not playing Affinity.
He's playing Affinity. So he has some affinity in there with
Oh,
Eldrazi.
he's
So
playing Affinity with Eldrazi.
yeah.
Interesting. All right, I'm ready for that spice on camera.
So hopefully he starts off first and we can get him in right away.
Yeah, the other spicy deck that I'm kind of excited to see in the room that I just helped one of our employees, Harrison, build is he's going to be on this new Rug Shift deck. Rug Shift used to be kind of like
Oh.
Ladescape Shift for a while.
Okay.
The problem with the Rug Shift deck that it ran into is sometimes you drew too many mountains and you couldn't go off with Scape Shift, right? Making it really hard to kill your opponent. But with Jace back in this format, Jace allows you to put your mountains back into your deck.
Okay.
Because you can brainstorm, draw 3 new cards, put your mountains back in your deck that you don't want to be drawing,
Oh.
and shuffle them away.
Oh, okay. And I'm guessing this person's Harrison.
Yes. This is
Okay.
Harrison. This is Harrison. It's
So-
pretty exciting. So I'm hoping we can get that on stream later too. But we got a room full of interesting, fun, exciting, and interactive games for you guys, and maybe some not so interactive games.
We have-
Modern does tend to be kind of linear sometimes, so I like when we get to see a little bit of interaction with these linear decks, and it's not just 2 people trying to race as fast as possible.
We also have Jun Elves.
John
Modern?
Elves?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some spice in the room tonight.
Yeah, we got
I'm
some,
liking it.
we got Hollow One. We got
That's garbage.
I think I talked to Miko. I think Miko's back on that Sultai. I'm gonna say Sultai Infect. I think.
Oh, so we added the black back in.
Yeah.
Playing Plague Stingers?
Plague Stinger. I think, or
What's up?
Phyrexian on
Crusaders.
Crusader.
Crusaders are hot.
Yeah.
So
So
some Crusaders.
maybe I don't know because he didn't want to really tell me. So I was like, okay, I'll wait. But yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm really excited.
Yeah, me too.
What are some cards you think you're gonna be We're gonna see a lot today. You think we're gonna see a lot of Jaces, a lot of Bloodbraids?
So I know for a fact there are at least two Jace decks in the room. I don't know what the percentage that makes it because I don't know exactly how many modern players we have tonight. I can go find that out in just a minute. But there are at least 2 Jace decks in the room. Unfortunately, we'll be shy 1 because I've decided to sit in here instead of playing playing out in the battle arena tonight. But yeah, there's gonna be some Jace decks. I think Sal's playing tonight.
Sal
So
is
there's
playing.
at least 1 Bloodbraid deck. Is the Jund Elves deck playing Bloodbraid?
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's
he
playing
is.
Bloodbraids and companies with Shaman of the Pack.
Nice. Who's on this deck? Just tell me.
I don't know his name.
You just know the deck's out there?
Yeah. Because he came on Wednesday and he played that deck as well in Modern,
Okay.
and he's here. He's here tonight, so I'm guessing he's playing it.
Ami's here tonight. and
Ami's
Ami is
with
still
Red Green
on
Eldrazi.
Red Green Eldrazi. That's
Yeah.
another Bloodbraid deck. So there's at least 3 Bloodbraid decks in the room.
We have a lot of variety today.
Yeah.
Seems really healthy.
Like there's a lot of like cards that are being played, but they're being played in all sorts of different decks and used for all sorts of different versions. So like I do not plan on the Scape Shift deck plussing with Jace very much,
Yeah.
right? Like their game plan is still just to Scape Shift them out of the game.
Yeah.
Whereas we have a blue-white control player in the room, and he more likely than not is going to try and win with Jace at some point.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to see Jace being used in all different varieties. We're going to see Bloodbraid being used in all different varieties. Some people want to be putting out Liliana of the Veil. Some people want to be putting out Shaman of the Pact. Some people might want to be putting out Matter Reshapers. And those are 3 very different Magic cards.
And we also probably have a Grixis Death Shadow, another Grixis Death Shadow on the deck, which I wouldn't doubt. We'll see that today.
Definitely hollowed one. I think we have at least 1 Ponza player in the room.
Yeah,
so we can see
Boros
Ponza can-
Boros Burn as well.
Oh,
Someone's
we
running a Boros
We
Burn.
got a Boros Burn deck, so we're covering all the staples along with some of these new kind of builds that people are still testing. Some of these decks are tried and true, but they're adding new cards to them. So we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, so hit us up on the chat and see if any of these decks interest you. We can probably hopefully get you a deck list from one of the players, and yeah,
Absolutely.
we'll see.
And if you let us know, we will make sure to push them on screen for you.
Yeah, and if you guys want to hear interviews from the players as well after their match, let us know as well.
Yeah, it should be good times.
Yeah.
Good times, fun times, hanging out, kicking it. Probably some profanity, so we hope you don't mind.
I think
I
we're
heard
starting
somebody
off
say
with
that.
Ami.
Yeah, let me go double check and see what we got going on in here.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, just ramble for a minute.
So Ami has been trying out this red-green Eldrazi deck. It's been really good on his favor. He's really aggressive with it. He comes out flying, and yeah, Eldrazi and then Mimic, and yeah. So we'll see. So round one's going up right now. And we're going to find out right now for Modern. Okay, so
Alrighty, guys. So yeah, pairings just got posted. We have kind of a spicy matchup going on for round one. So round one, we are going to have. I need to double check and make sure which player is sitting where. But
I think
if I'm correct,
Ami's sitting here.
if
Yeah.
I'm correct. If I'm correct, Ami is going to be sitting here. Wait, yeah, camera angles and stuff. What's happening here? Oh,
It's
there we
locked.
go. Let's change this first. Because it's not DJ Direct currently. We
Well-
got Mr. Luna.
Well, Derek will
Derek will join later.
Derek will join later. But yeah, our first matchup is between Ami and who? Sorry.
Ami and Robert Mondolano.
Oh,
both,
Mr. Robert
people.
Maldonado.
All right, so it looks like we got Ami on the right, and Robert Mondolano is going to be on the left.
What is Robert on?
Robert is playing Red Green Ponza. So these are both
Oh.
decks that I'm going to assume have
Land destruction. Wait, no. Yeah.
Bloodbraid Elf in them.
Bloodbraid Elf, yeah.
We know for a fact that Ami's playing Bloodbraid Elf, and I'm assuming if it's got red green in it, that Robert Mondolano will also be playing some. I mean, yeah, he's got to be playing Bloodbraid, because who doesn't want to play Bloodbraid and Cascade into a Stone Rain, right?
Right. So who's in your favor?
I think this is going to definitely be a play draw oriented. However, if well,
We saw a Blood
there's-
Moon,
and
yeah.
yeah, Ami just got a lot of information. They're seeing that Blood Moon.
He's like, oh, okay.
Um,
Well, I'm gonna scoop now.
But if I think if Robert can land that
That Blood Moon.
that Blood Moon, it's
Turn two?
pretty hard for.
Can Robert cast turn 2 Blood Moon?
Yes,
Yes.
because he's gonna be playing Utopia Strolls.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ami does not play any wastes. Ami and I had a long discussion last night, or I'm sorry, on Wednesday night, about the argument over Noble Hierarchs, which he's currently playing, versus Talisman of Progress,
Mm-hmm.
or whichever the red green talisman is. They all have different names.
It's a talisman.
It is a talisman. So I did bring up to Ami that he's going to have a lot of trouble casting some of his Eldrazi through a Blood Moon if he doesn't play the talisman. But Noble being able to still give him access to green mana, so he's still gonna be able to cast his Bloodbraid Elves through Blood Moon and stuff like that. And it's gonna be very hard for him to cast his Thought-Knot Seers along with his Reality Smash.
Yes. Does Ami have basic forest,
No.
basic red?
I
mountain?
think he might have access to basic forest, but he needs. I think he needs colorless more than he needs access to his red, to his green. Like Blood Moon obviously is going to be able to keep him on his red.
Yeah,
but
he can cast a Obliterator.
Right.
So that's good.
Yeah, he can cast his obliterators. Well, no, but he's not going to be able to steal his. He's unfortunately not going to be able to steal creatures from them though, because that part is colorless.
Yeah. So yeah, Ami mulliganing his 7, and Robert will keep. Robert will keep and go. I think 6 hands. I mean six cards. And Ami is mulling 1. Okay. Ami draws.
Alright, so who we
So-
want to play?
Ami starts with Eldrazi Temple. And all right, right, there you go. Okay. Ami plays the land, passes over to Robert. Robert plays the mountain. Robert plays a is that Molten Rain? Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Molten Rain.
And destroys the Eldrazi Temple.
Yeah,
Passes
that's
turn.
gonna really slow him down because that card is
It's gonna take him
2
off.
mana more often than not.
Plays a Ami plays a Burn of the Grove Willows. Passes turn. Robert draws. He's gonna play a Blood Moon, and yep, shuts off Ami.
Yeah, this is gonna make it really
And
hard
plays
for
a
Ami to get
Stomping
his colorless spells off, because both of his lands are now mountains, and neither of them are able to tap
Hey,
for colors.
he hit
Yeah,
the forest.
He hit that forest and he hit that noble, but that still doesn't allow him to cast his Thought-Knot Seers. It's not gonna allow him to cast his.
Now, does Ami run Birds of Paradise or no?
No, and those still also don't help him cast his colorless spells.
You're right, but it's a cast for red though.
And now he's gonna.
Or
Stone
well, it
Rain-
doesn't matter because I forgot.
And now he's gonna follow up with that Stone Rain, blowing up that forest. So
Oh,
now his
man.
only access to colored mana is that Noble Hierarch.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna Ancient Stirrings and he's gonna dig, try and find something to deal with this Blood Moon or get around it.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Ami's on a clock though, so
Yeah, Ami does have that clock going, which is definitely going to be helpful for him. Yeah, so this
got
is,
the you got the Obliterator. Plays a Cavern of Souls. Now I'm guessing naming Eldrazi.
it does not have the enter trigger.
It
Because it's a
doesn't
mountain.
because it's a
Because
mountain.
the new
That wouldn't
rule
matter.
change.
Yeah.
So it will actually only be able to tap for colorless mana.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big play. So here's that Blood Moon that we've been talking about, you guys. And so Blood Moon is making all of Ami's lands mountains currently, and a lot of the Eldrazi that Ami does play only allows him to, or it requires colorless mana,
Mhm.
and none of these lands are able to tap for colorless.
And we see a Obliterator.
Yeah, we're just gonna see him just keep trying to put the pressure on.
Nice. Blood Moon also making a reprint of Masters 25. Hmm.
It is because we need more Blood Moons in this
Yeah,
world.
because why not? Robert draws a card, and he's really thinking about what he wants to do. Oh, he has a Goblin Rabble Master on the board. Sorry, I missed that. Goblin Rabble
Yeah,
Master,
Goblin Master can just
and
take this game over.
also
we were talking about
good
clocks,
card.
and that card is
Yes.
one heck of a clock.
Yes. Ami is at 17 life currently.
This is the Eldrazi Obliterator.
Ooh, another Molten Rain.
He's
Hitting.
gonna blow up that fetch land.
Yeah, blow up the fetch line, because why
It
not?
doesn't really matter at this point. He just needs to keep putting pressure on.
And Robert's swinging for a
Robert's
4.
gonna swing for 4 from
6.
the Realm Master and then 2 more from the tokens.
So in total of 6 damage.
All right,
which-
so Ami's gonna go all the way down to 9.
9, yes. So does Ami play the Bloodbraid Elf here?
I think he might just have to, because like that's some of the way they can get some of his cheaper colorless spells in.
Yeah.
We unfortunately don't know the life total of Robert, but
Is that a Mind
there's a
Stone?
Mind Stone. That's the way that
Nice.
he's gonna be able to start casting his spells.
Yeah, passes over to Robert.
So I believe Robert has not fetched at all, but he's taken 2 swings from the Obligator.
Yes.
So that should put him down to 12.
Entering, he's going to combat and gets a Goblin. He's going to go in for 5. Well,
He's got to just keep
Goblin,
applying this pressure.
Goblin Rabble Master goes up to a 5 for each. So forever, how many goblins you have, Rabble Master gets +1/0, correct?
For all attacking goblins.
For all attacking goblins.
But he's not going to swing at that Rabble Master. Rabble Master is the only goblin that doesn't have to swing currently. But it says all other goblins must swing, so he's going to keep getting in with those 3, and Ami just has to block with that Obliterator and try and like slow down the clock a little bit.
Yeah. So let's see if we're gonna see a Bloodbraid or not. And we saw a Thought Knots here. That's really good.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a pretty
nice.
strong card right now.
So he has. Robert has a Kitchen Finks, a Blood Moon, and I think a Molten Rain. Yes, takes the Molten Rain away and passes turn. Robert draws the card. Was he gonna draw a card? He's really thinking here. Yeah, he draws a card.
I think he's just trying to sequence these turns and try and close out this game as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
He's at a pretty low life total. But that Thought-Knot Seer is clogging the board up pretty well. It's going to be able to just keep blocking some of those goblins. So he's got to find a way to deal with that pretty quickly.
I think Robert plays the Kitchen Finks here as a blocker. So you can, oh no! Oh,
He's
nice.
just going to keep Molten Raiding cards.
Yeah,
Just try and keep him off mana as much as possible.
that makes sense.
And Molten Rain is still going to deal 2 more damage to him.
Nice. So Red Green Pawns are coming back into the meta. You know.
I think this deck is kind of one of those decks that if you know you're playing against it, you can play around it a lot better, but it does do a good job of punishing a lot of these greedy 3-mana control decks and Jund style decks and these Eldrazi decks because they're so mana intensive, and like especially this red green Eldrazi deck requiring colorless mana is really huge.
Yeah. So Ami's tapping 3 red mountains, 4, maybe a green. And
see
there
a
you
Blood
go.
Red Elf.
Blood Red Elf.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, Ancient Stirrings. He's going to cast the Ancient Stirrings. Let's see what he can get. Wow, so much value in that hand. Does he get a Thought-Knot Seer or Reality Smasher or what?
I think he just wants to smash. He wants to close this game out as quickly as possible. Like he wants to pull back ahead.
Yeah, makes sense.
Here's that Blood Red Elf. So yeah, this card has been in discussion for the unbanning in Modern for quite some time. I've always been on the side of this card should not have ever been banned in the first place.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I guess the only reason they banned it was because because when I played Magic, this card was already banned. But I think when they had banned it, they banned it because there wasn't other cards to get rid of it. That's what I think.
I think the biggest biggest issue was this card coming down on turn 3 and being able to cast some cards like Liliana the Veil.
Yeah.
And so what Wizards did not realize is Blood Red Elf wasn't the problem, Deathrite Shaman was the problem. Deathrite Shaman was too powerful, and oh baby, Chandra Torch of Defiance, one of our own Salvador Cortez's favorite Magic cards currently, coming in, getting rid of that Thought-Knot Seer, netting him another card,
and cleaning the game up.
and it's gonna
go in favor of Robert.
It's gonna go in favor of Robert, and Robert's gonna take the game. Ami's just gonna scoop it up, go to game 2. It's gonna be a hard thing to punch through, and I honestly don't blame Ami for this one.
Yeah. Going back to Chandra. Chandra is a very good card. Came out of Kaladesh, am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, Khaled, yeah.
And has made statements ever since.
Yes. I mean, either +1 get 2 mana or +1 exile the top card of your library if it's a...
No, you're able to cast it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
If you don't, you deal 2 damage to the to an opponent.
Sorry.
So Chandra, while maybe not as powerful as Jason Mind Sculptor, is further proving that 4-mana planeswalkers with 4 abilities are very strong, and things that should not be, or things that need to be dealt with very quickly. These are 4 very relevant, very strong abilities. So she's come in and made quite a statement, and I would say all 3 formats. We saw her a lot last night when we were commentating Legacy, showing up in a lot of these kind of mono red sort of prison style decks. Obviously a standard all-star.
Yeah.
But really showcasing its power in Modern right now.
It's an important staple, I think.
Yeah, and I don't think she's going anywhere anytime soon. I think plenty of people will be jamming tons of her, as many of her as she can.
Yeah. I mean, it's also coming out on the starter challenger decks.
Yeah, so hopefully it will be more price accessible. It's been kind of expensive as far as standard cards go, but I think that's due to its multi-format relevance.
Yeah. So what do you think Ami is actually sideboarding in?
So Ami's got to bring in some ways to deal with Blood Moons. He's got to bring in some sort of enchantment hate. But Ami, I think, also just he needs to have an aggressive start. Like, he needs, that turn 1 Noble. He needs to find his Mind Stone so that if he doesn't find a way to deal with Blood Moons, he can still be able to cast some of his spells, even if it limits how many spells he's casting per turn. But he really just needs to get aggressive before... And being on the play will help a lot with that, because Robert being able to just blow up lands willy-nilly is a very powerful and relevant ability.
Yeah.
And it's...
So Ami has a Engineering Explosive, 2, I think 1 Engineering Explosive in hand. Lightning Bolt.
Mind Stone, so I think I see a Mind Stone in there. Robert looked like his hand was just lands.
Yeah.
And that's just not enough to deal with this right now.
Yeah. So he's gonna mull. He's gonna go down to 6.
And I think that's a smart call right there.
Yeah.
You can't bank on not drawing more lands, and that was kind of the only way that Robert was going to be able to.
Ami's really thinking. I think Ami's gonna keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So, from my personal experience, I have not been a big fan of Engineered Explosives in these 2-color decks. I feel like there are too many things that you want to blow up at like 3. Like being able to limit yourself only to 2 colors. And that's why I'm kind of interested to see Ami bringing in this Engineered Explosives.
He has Noble Hierarch as well.
He does have Noble Hierarch, so that does allow him to get to that 3rd color mana. But you are banking on your Noble.
Yeah. So and then hopefully you don't get Blood Moon.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we'll see. We'll see. Which is why. So why do they want to play Noble instead of Bird?
Because
unless you answer this
because
question.
the +1/+1.
Okay, the 1+1.
Like the Exalted really does matter because this deck is just trying to establish as quickly of a clock as possible.
Okay,
And
makes sense. It's kind of like
that's the easiest way to do
a
so.
little Bat Eldrazi deck, but
Right.
more aggressive. Red green Eldrazi.
All right, Ami leading off with that Grove of the Burning Willows. Let's see if he has that turn 1 play. No, he does not. So Robert's gonna fetch.
A Wooded Foothills.
Let's see what
And
he's gonna go
does he
here.
get a mountain or does he get a forest?
He's gonna get that
A
stomping
stomping
ground.
ground.
So
He's gonna go to
start this game
17.
off.
And
Let's see if he has that Utopia spell.
Utopia Spray, yeah.
Or-
Oh,
or-
Nettle Sentinel.
or-
I mean,
Arbor
Arbor Elf, sorry.
Yeah, Ami's just gonna bolt that right away.
Yeah.
He can't have it doing that. But
Robert gains a life.
is going to gain a life from that.
Ooh, turn 2 comes out with Eldrazi. Ami comes out with Eldrazi
Matter
Temple with
Reshaper.
Matter Reshaper, which is
Set-
really good.
Getting that
Okay.
clock start. Oh, Robert.
He's
rolling
stuck
the 6
on
and getting
land.
Stuck on that 1-lander.
Okay.
That's why bolting that Arbor Elf was really huge.
Yeah. Robert's gonna take 3.
He's gonna go down to 15,
Oh,
and then Ami's gonna go to 16.
because why not?
Because Dismember, and he just knows, like, that was a smart play there. He knows that Robert is now stuck on 1 land, so he's got to be drawing lands to cast the rest of his stuff, and this just keeps him back on being able to cast any
Yeah.
of his things that he needs to.
Oh, and there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
That was aggressive enough start. Robert's just gonna scoop that up. They're gonna go to game 3.
All right. Game 3, and that's all she wrote for that.
Yeah,
for
that
that round.
was a quick. Ami made quick work of Robert's deck. Now Robert's deck did not seem to cooperate very well with him, which isn't helpful. But
So you think it was smart of Robert keeping that hand?
I think he probably just felt like he couldn't afford to go down to 5, and he was like, "I'm gonna get a scry off. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna get a scry. I'm gonna basically get a chance to look at 2 cards if needed to find that second land." And if any of his dudes survive and he has that second land, he had the Molten Rain and he had Stone Rains in hand to just keep Ami off of lands.
Okay. All right. So both players go up to 7. And Ami already. I think I saw an Eldrazi Temple already. And a Lightning Bolt in hand.
Trying to get a look at Robert's hand.
Robert's gonna
send it
mulligan.
back. Ami looks like he's
Yeah,
satisfied and he's gonna keep.
Yeah. I think he's keeping that bolt for that bird. If we can Utopia Sprawl. Turn 1 Utopia Sprawl is actually
It's gonna be really good on the play.
Yeah.
He needs that ramp. He needs to get to 3 so that he can just try and get Blood Moon or like a Stone Rain out on turn 2. Because turn 2 Stone Rain on the play.
Ooh, and
is
Robert's
very good.
gonna mull down to
Robert's
5.
going to 5. His
This
deck's not cooperating with him.
No.
It's unfortunate, but it is how it works.
Ami's writing something.
I believe it says achievements. Achievement 7 moles. That's funny.
Okay.
Ami having a little bit of fun
You don't see-
communicating with us because that's the only way he can right now.
Yeah. And well, I think Robert will keep. He's gonna get a scry. He's gonna leave that on the bottom or on top.
Before.
Yeah. I mean, who likes to go for in modern?
In modern, Dredge players sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dredge can pull it off.
Elves.
Yeah, a little bit less so, but true. I think it depends on the matchup. Elves
Yeah.
can get there, but
I've gotten there with a 4 and Devoted Druid.
yeah, Devotee's another hell of a magic card. Yeah, but it's not good for Robert when he's going to land pass. He needs to be trying to apply some sort of
And
pressure,
does
especially
Ami
when
have a
Ami's on
land?
7.
Oh yeah, Ami has a land. Plays a Mind Stone,
2
passes.
Golden Forests, and now he's got his insurance around Blood Moon.
Yeah.
Robert gonna go down to 19.
Robert draws a card. Plays a
Is that a
forest.
swamp? No, it's a forest.
It's a
It's
forest.
a dark forest.
Yes.
It's a forest.
It's a burn forest. Robert really thinking here. Does he play?
Does he want to just jam Blood Moon out even though his mind's not playing?
Oh,
no, he's just
nice.
gonna Molten Rain.
Yeah.
One of the Compulsion Forests.
Which is good because it takes off Ami off his land.
Yeah, Ami has to play a Thought or a Eldrazi Temple now in order to jam Thought-Knot Seer, which he does, but he's just gonna follow up with another Mind
which is
Stone.
really good because I think he was just baiting it because he knew Robert had that.
Yeah, well, he knows if he's not capitalizing on it, he just needs to. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Goldenwald Acid Moss. So that's a card that some of y'all might not be familiar with.
Explain that to me, Kyle.
So, if I could remember how to type it, it would be a lot easier too. So it's like MV something. While I hunt it down. So this card says destroy target land,
Mm-hmm.
and you get to search your deck for a forest and put it into play tapped.
Oh, nice.
So it's a Stone Rain with a Rampant Growth, and he's trying to ramp into this like Inferno Titan, because Inferno Titan's also going to be able to help raise this
Yeah.
Reality Smasher.
And Ami plays a Reality Smasher and goes in for 5.
He's going to hit Robert for 5.
Is hitting for Robert for 5. Robert's playing a land. Gonna tap 3. Play a Blood Moon. Okay, that shuts him.
It
Oh,
doesn't shut- no,
grabbing
it's hard
Eternal
because he's
Witness.
got that
Actually, this is
Mind
pretty
Stone.
good now.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what he's going to grab back with that Eternal Witness. He needs to get something to race this Rally Smasher, because that Rally Smasher is just going to kill him before he knows it.
So I wasn't too sure. I think he got the acid.
The Acid Moss pack?
Yeah, I think he wants to get rid of the Eldrazi Temple. Probably ramp up a little more. So we'll see right now. Ami, bunch of red. Ami really thinking here. He's gonna tap the Mind Stone. He's gonna dismember Eternal Witness. He's gonna take 4.
This is Acid Moss.
And he's gonna play a Obliterator, which is swinging in for.
He's going to block with Blood Moon. Just kidding. You
And
guys
the-
having a little bit of fun?
Yeah,
So it
you
looks
got
like-
me there.
So what? Robert Mondelano is going to take 8 here.
Yeah. Well, that's
So-
tough.
So that puts him to 6. It's going to be pretty hard for him to get back at this point.
Well, unless he hits the.
Like I don't know if Robert's playing any Bonfire of the Dams, but that would be a sick grip right
Yeah.
now. Because not only would it deal 5.
And there he goes. Extends the hand. GG.
Yeah. And Ami showing that he's got the double bolt no matter what.
Oh, okay.
he
Yeah.
draws. All right, so that's gonna wrap up this feature match of round 1. I'm gonna see how our backup feature match is going. Wanna go?
I'll go.
All right, I'm gonna see how this backup feature match is going, and try and swing this over and see what we got going on over there for you guys. Get you guys a little bit more action going. So stay tuned. Hit that follow button if you haven't yet. If you're new to the stream, welcome. We're doing this 4 times a week. So we're gonna be doing Mondays for Standard, Wednesdays for Modern, Thursdays for Legacy, and Fridays for Standard, Modern, Draft, whatever you guys kind of want. We'll probably be focusing on Modern more lately because we've got Grand Prix Phoenix coming up before we know it, which is pretty exciting. A lot of people getting ready for that. And we hope you guys stay tuned. So we're going to wait to see who's playing and what life tools are out, what game they're in, and check this back to you guys. All right, so it looks like we got Harrison on the right because I recognize that deck anywhere.
All right, we have Harrison, and I forgot the other guy's name. I'm kidding.
What's the other guy's name? Do we know? You know who it is?
No.
You can get it?
No, I forgot.
What game are we in?
Huh?
What game are we on him?
Game 2. I
Game
think.
2?
It's Green White Valley Town. Just kidding. His name's Casey.
Casey?
Casey.
What's he playing?
Green White Valley Town.
Green White Valley Town.
Yeah. Hey, I told you.
You got something, right?
Yeah. So Casey is on a green white value town, and
So
Harrison.
Is this the Thalia's Leanin' Arbiters sort of deck, or is this more Voice Resurgences and like Night of Reliquaries?
I think it's Voice of Resurgence and Night of the Reliquary. Harrison is on Rug Shift.
Yes, he is. What? Just for Harrison.
Oh, okay. So this is game
Give
3.
me a big old hug for it later.
Okay, so we'll see how this goes.
Alright, so Harrison's playing Rug Shift, so let me show you guys why this deck is called Rug Shift.
Why is it called Rug Shift?
Hey, I'm getting there.
Now. No.
Don't
Okay.
tell me how to live my life.
And total lives are not 6 or 18. Sorry.
Yeah, they're back at 20. Yeah, I think if Jiggy would work, we can fix this for you.
So does. Wait, does this run Bring to Light? No, right?
No,
Okay.
This is straight 3 color.
Okay. Casey Casey is actually mulliganing. Mulliganing. And Harrison will keep, I think.
All right, so this is the card that Harrison's trying to resolve. So this card's called Scape Shift. What Scape Shift's gonna allow Harrison to do is once he gets to 7 mana, assuming that Casey has done 2 points of damage to himself, Harrison is able to go find 6 mountains in his deck plus Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, and so that is Let me pull up Valakut for you guys if I know how to spell it.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions for us from me or Kyle on any deck tonight, just send us.
Yeah, send us some questions, send us some comments,
on the chat.
Send us some love. We love hearing from you guys. We love interacting with you guys. You guys are the reason why we do this stream.
Also,
So
ask
please.
us anything personal if you want.
So what Valakut the Golden Pinnacle says is whenever a mountain enters the battlefield, if you control 5 other mountains, deal 3 damage to target creature or player. So when you play Scape Shift, Scape Shift allows you to sacrifice all 7 of your lands, and you're gonna go find a Valakut, and you're gonna go find 6 mountains, and 6 mountains are entering at the same time. They're all going to trigger Valakut. Valakut's going to check upon resolution that there are 5 other mountains besides the one that came into play, and since there are, it's going to deal 3 damage. He's going to hit Casey in the face for 18.
Got you.
So he can win with 7, provided his opponent, like most other modern decks, deal 2 damage themselves. Because of a fetch and shock land.
Yeah.
Place.
So Casey started off with a Forest and Noble Hierarch. In return,
Noble's gonna eat that bolt.
Yeah. Harrison returned to favor by bolting his Noble. So I think Casey's gonna play a Voice of Resurgence here, or maybe, yeah, Voice Resurgence. All right.
He might have like a Cresselia Pride Mage that he's debating on playing, trying to get rid of that relic. But no, he's just gonna.
He's gonna go straight.
Voice.
Yeah.
So Harrison's got I know there's a bad glare. We apologize. Harrison's got a Search for Tomorrow underneath that die, which costs 1 mana to suspend, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you remove a suspend counter. And so when there are no more suspend counters on that card, he's going to be able to go search his deck for a basic land and put it into play untapped. So it's really huge. Allows him to, on turn 3 or turn 4, potentially be able to go find that land and just ramp him. He's just trying to get to 7. He's just trying to count to 7.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
excuses
that's
again for the glare. You guys can't really see him.
Yeah, it looks
Sorry
like
about that.
he's got like a steam vents and a stomping ground and another land in play. There's a relic on board next to that search for tomorrow.
Casey playing a Ghost Quarter, which is, I think Ghost Quarter is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I will be right back. I'm gonna see if I can fix that glare. So
Okay,
Do
for
some
sure.
commentating. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Casey playing a Ghost Quarter with a Forest and a Plains. He taps the Plains and the Forest and plays another Voice of Resurgence. Will he move to attacks? We will see right now or not. He will swing with Voice of Resurgence. Harrison going down to 18. On his upkeep, Harrison will go crack Search of Tomorrow, look for the land, the forest. And we are seeing if this, he's just explaining to him. Which then, he has a Tireless Tracker, which now he gets a clue. Tireless Tracker, a great card that came from Standard into Modern. Started 2 years ago, I think, and it's really good. You get a lot of value out of it. You get a lot of these clue tokens, which then those two clue tokens, you can crack them, end up drawing a card. So Tireless Tracker is pretty good. Harrison draws. Harrison really thinking about here. He's gonna play another line. He's probably end up getting another clue, which is really good in his favor. Casey has a collected company and everything, so he cracks a clue, pumps up his voice. Okay. And Harrison just drew a Valakut. Valakut's a really good card. I remember the Scapeshift deck more of a red-green build. You know, a lot of good friends played it. It was a really good deck to play against. Harrison over here thinking he's gonna tap 2. You can't really see because of the glare. Sorry about that. He's gonna draw 2 cards and so Harrison waiting now. We'll see where this goes. He has another Search for Tomorrow in hand and a Sakura Tri-Elder. Sorry, he's gonna discard Sakura Tri. Oh, he's still waiting to discard 2, I think. Harrison counting and counting. You guys have anything you guys can ask? Go ahead. He's gonna play a breeding pool. Oh, he's gonna discard, I think, a breeding pool. Sorry. Breeding pool and Sakura Tri-Elder have been discarded. And he's gonna play a Stomping Ground, which then he'll get another clue token, and then plays a Search for Tomorrow. He's gonna shock himself. Moving down to 16, I'm guessing. Passes over to Casey. Casey draws a card. Casey has a Collected Company in hand, and he's really thinking here. He has an Azusa in hand as well. Azusa is a really good card. It helps you play lands. Helps you play. Oh no, it's not an Azusa. It's a Ramanap. Sorry. So Ramanap is another card from Standard where you can play lands from your graveyard. It's just a really good card as well.
Hello, friends. I'm back. Couldn't fix the glare problem, so we're gonna have to just try and do our best to guess what's going on.
I think we're gonna have to need an umbrella.
Yeah, I tried blocking all of the light that I could see that could be possibly affecting it.
Yeah, no, but it's totally fine.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, so Harrison is building up to get that those lands out there.
Yeah, he's just trying to get those lands out, and he's got. I mean, he's facing down the clock right now.
Mm-hmm.
I did forget to check update on life totals. So disregard life totals that we have currently.
Yes.
Still kind of getting the kinks out right now.
Casey plays a Corsair Kufix, revealing he has to reveal the top card of his library, and it's a Birds of Paradise.
So he's not gonna get that extra value out of it right now. Did Casey make his land drop this turn already?
Excuse me?
Did Casey make that land drop already this turn?
Yeah.
Ghost Quarter?
Ghost Quarter.
Okay. Alright, on his upkeep.
He's gonna
Harrison's
search.
gonna go find...
And he's gonna get another clue.
Yes, he is. So...
Tireless Tracker.
I want to see if
really
Casey
good card.
knows the trick with Ghost Quarter. So when you Ghost Quarter your Valakut opponent, you generally don't want to actually Ghost Quarter the Valakut.
Mm-hmm.
Reason why is because Valakut does not... When the ability goes on the stack, Valakut does not need to be there for the ability to resolve.
Mm-hmm.
The mountains are what are important. So, if Harrison makes the miscalculation and goes finds 2 basic mountains because he only runs 2, during his Scape Shift turn, if Casey Ghost Quarters one of those mountains, Harrison's not able to find another one, and if he only has 5 mountains left afterwards, the ability fizzles and he deals 0 damage.
Correct.
So part of it will depend on Casey's knowledge of how both Valakut works and
he
deck
has Scape
itself
Shift in
works.
hand too.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't want to quite fire it off with that Ghost Quarter, giving his opponent some credit that he might know what's going on.
Yeah. So I think Casey has an Azusa in hand as well.
So now you can just start trying to Ghost Quarter Harrison out of the game.
Yeah. So should Casey Ghost Quarter him on his end step?
Well, so probably not, because Harrison does have that second relic in his hand.
Oh,
And
okay.
there are 0 other cards
And
in
now he
that
just-
graveyard. So if he
now
goes
he just
Quarters
threw
him
another
now,
relic,
he
yeah.
just...
Oh, Sakura Tribal. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, he Coco's an end. Did he Coco? No. Sorry. He did.
Alright, so Casey's gonna
And now he's gonna
now he's
Coco.
gonna cast Main Phase Collected Company.
Okay. Yeah, because he knows.
Well, he knows that Harrison's tapped out, so that it's going to resolve.
Place another voice and a Knight of the Reliquary. Okay.
Yeah, that Voice Resurgence generally be getting a lot more added value, but there are not a lot of instants in Harrison's deck.
Do you think he should have casted the Azusa and
No,
swing?
because... Well, so... Harrison would be able to get rid of that Ghost Quarter, so casting that Azusa, he's not going to be able to get that added value.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But... He's like that's going to happen at some point regardless. Harrison might just try and take advantage. This Ghost Quarter's tapped right now. Harrison might just try and like untap and play Scape Shift and kill his opponent right now.
Yeah. I think he knows. He's gonna before damage he's gonna sack the Sakura Tribe Builder, correct?
Yeah, he's gonna block and sack.
So he's gonna search for a basic or a basic.
Yeah, he has to go get a basic and play tapped.
Okay.
He's gonna go get that forest.
So I think Harrison knows that he has it now.
Yeah, unfortunately we don't know life totals. Otherwise we could see kind of what
And
how
he's gonna
much
get
life
another
has
clue.
been
Yeah.
lost by Casey, but also gained through that Corsair Kruvix.
Yes. He's gonna make him exile a card. He's gonna exile. I think.
all that voice resurgence.
Yeah. So he draws. Oh.
Oh, that's not the best, but Casey, or no, I'm sorry, not Casey. Harrison can just play that Valakut and then play Scape Shift, and now every mountain that enters is going to deal 6 damage. So
6 damage.
So depending, now Harrison does not have to sacrifice all of his lands.
Yeah.
So he can, however mountains he has left, he can leave.
And depending on life totals, how many.
And then just grab a couple more mountains, because 3 mountains right now is going to deal 18 damage to Casey.
Mm-hmm. Remember, those are not actual life totals.
Yes, so we do not have the current life totals up. Too many things have happened while we were trying to change the player. We were not able to keep them updated for you. However, we are assuming that Harrison is going for a lethal amount of damage right
Yes.
now. Harrison's doing some quick math. Or he's representing mana that he's going to be floating currently.
Okay, so that's blue.
He's floating all of his mana and then going to sacrifice a bunch of lands with the Scape Shift, trying to kill his opponent with Valakut.
Escape shift.
It looks like Scape Shift's going to resolve. He's going to sacrifice everything.
All that.
Sacrificing 6 lands, it looks like. He's going to go search for 6 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each one of those mountains dealing 6 points of damage. He's going to hit Casey to the face for 36.
36. Okay. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Is 36 damage in 1 turn good? I don't know, chat. You tell me.
Yeah.
I apologize. Oh no, yeah, it was only 6 rounds. Yeah. And that's gonna be the game. And Harrison's gonna get this with a clean 2-0 sweep. So those are all the feature matches we have ready currently. So we're gonna give you guys a little bit of a commercial break, and we're gonna make sure to get some sweet stuff on stream, get it all set up, get it all nice and pretty and clean for you guys. And we'll be back in just a minute.
All right, guys, stick around. Hey, everybody, we're back.
Yep, we're gonna get set up. We got round 2 getting seated as we speak.
We got some good. This is gonna be a good match,
Yeah, this
actually.
should be very interesting. So we're waiting to see where people sit, so we can get that all set up for you.
Wagner's on Eldrazi Affinity.
Yeah, I know. That's why
Oh,
I wanted
okay.
to.
So, we have a good man. The man they call the myth, the legend, Wagner Sandoval.
Swag Daddy.
He is on Affinity.
Affinity.
So for those
Affinity.
for those of you guys who don't know, what Affinity is pretty much Eldrazi's and Affinity.
Yeah, he took your basic Affinity deck and then also decided to play Eldrazi in there because I guess they're good.
Cause why not, right?
Because why not?
Yeah. And then on Will's side, he is playing a
Jund Shadowless. He's playing some hot spice in it. The only hot spice that you get from one Will Pugh. Coming in hot, coming in with some interesting stuff. Very excited to see how this matchup's gonna go. I have no clue who's favored in this because
this
I've
might
never
be-
seen any sort of matchup like
This might be a quick match, actually.
It very well might be. We're hoping that we don't stick you guys too long with commercials for the next round. I thought we did a pretty good job of keeping you guys busy on here. We'll make sure to, provided our games go quickly, sit in here with you guys, talk with you guys, ask you guys how you feel about cards. We'll probably talk a little bit about sort of the stuff that we're seeing come out for Masters 25. The entire thing came out today.
Yeah.
Which is pretty exciting.
Though, be honest with me, 100%, no filter. What did you think about Masters 25?
Honestly, I haven't even looked at it yet. Because, like, don't care.
Yeah.
I should care, but reprints just don't matter to me anymore. But
Yeah.
I'll pull up the list right now and I'll kind of look at it while these guys are getting set up. Because I am curious what else they decided to reprint. But once I heard cards like Scape Shift weren't getting reprinted and some of these other big cards, like, there's some sweet cards in this. And there are a lot of people complaining that they basically just didn't print a bunch of $100 bills. But you just can't do that. And there are some sweet cards in here. Why be so grumpy about it? Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Alright, so they are getting their 7s ready. Looks like they're both keeping.
Yeah.
Will might be thinking about it. He's shuffling his hand around, trying to figure out what he wants to do with it. But I'm excited for some fun and interactive Magic. Or maybe potentially not so fun or interactive. And we're gonna be sitting here. I am dumb. I promise we're figuring it out slowly but surely wins the race.
All right, here we go. I think Wagner Mulligan?
Oh, Wagner is mulliganing.
Okay, Wagner will
Not
Mulligan.
draws in his opener. He
and
wants to
go
show off
down
the
to
hot,
6.
spicy tech in this deck.
And Will is deciding if he's going to keep or not.
I feel like MM17 is going to overshadow the next few Masters sets. 17 was just amazing. Yeah, 17 was pretty good. They came out really strong with the original Modern Masters. The only problem was they didn't print enough of it. And then Modern Masters 2015 was kind of a huge flop. And I agree with you, Maximus Caesar. They definitely sort of redeemed themselves with 17. 17 was significantly better than MM15. I don't think anything will ever beat Modern Masters. The original Modern Masters that came out in 2013, but
I was a little late when all that stuff started coming out.
yeah,
I was a late bloomer.
you know, but this one's got Jason and people are all hopped up on Mountain Dew about that, so I can't make it blank. Let's see. What kind of? Let's see. So
He's running. From what I know, he's running 2 realities. Wagner's running 2 Reality Smashers and 4 Thought-Knot Seers.
wow,
And Eldrazi Temples.
wow.
Yeah.
I want.
And-
you know what I want to see tonight?
Hmm.
I want to see a Reality Smasher hooked up with a cranial plating.
Yes.
Yes, let's live the dream tonight. That sounds like some hot and spicy magic going on.
Yeah.
I think Will's gonna see affinity cards in the first 2 turns.
So,
and then he's
okay.
gonna see an Eldrazi Temple, and he's just gonna be like, "What is actually happening right now?"
Wagner plays an Ink Moth with a Volt Scourge. Goes down to
Yeah.
18. And he's going to pass.
And against Shadow, that's not a terrible start.
Will is gonna start off, like I'm guessing, with a Bloodstain into a Thoughtseize.
He might choose the Street Wraith first. But,
Oh yeah, that's true. Very
but it
true.
looks like he has enough lands, so he probably wants to fetch Shock before he Street Wraiths, just because.
Oh no, he's just gonna Thoughtseize now. Why not, right?
Will's gonna go down.
Oh man, double Eldrazi Temple in hand
That's
for
it.
Wagner, and a Cranial Plating, but he
Oh,
takes the
that's
Cranial
not
Plating
very
away.
strong.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate for Wagner, because that's how I think Wagner's planning on keeping in this game is some Cranial Plating action.
I wonder what Will's like. Oh, okay.
I wonder if Will sees Eldrazi Temple. It's like, what's actually happening right now?
Yeah, Eldrazi Temple, and here you go. Why
Wagner's
not?
Starting with the beats, he does not care. He knows he's playing against Shadow. He doesn't care. He
We-
knows that he's
So-
gonna get these beats in. So
Will goes
Will's
to
going
one
to get
infect.
1 infect and go down to 14.
14-1.
Is that how we're doing it?
I don't know. Just
We will work next project getting an infect counter up on this.
Yeah.
piece.
don't worry. Because you know who plays infect now, right?
Bad players.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miko. We kind of like you, I guess.
Will goes for the draw. Draws the Tarmogoyf. Goyfi.
What
Goyf,
if
you
it's
know?
going to be applying plenty of pressure to Wagner? Wagner also, his life total is not 20. He's at 19, I believe. I think he's only gotten one swing in with that Vault Scourge.
Yes. He gains the one life. Is that a Street Wraith?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's gonna
Street
cycle
Wraith.
Street Wraith. He's
with
gonna
a
go
nut-
down to 12.
And also Street Wraith with a reprint as well.
Did Street Wraith get that reprint?
Yeah.
too? It needed it. $7 commons are absurd.
Yeah. So that's why I think he got the reprint. I'm pretty excited. Hopefully I hit a Street Wraith. I'm gonna draft. I'm gonna draft it.
Will being illegal and playing lands in front on stream, which you're not allowed to do, and I will be sure to scold him for that because people who play lands in front, I don't know. Sometimes it's fun. I'm not gonna
Terrible
lie.
people.
I do enjoy doing it sometimes to piss off my opponents.
He's gonna fetch.
Yeah, he's
and-
gonna fetch. I'm assuming he's gonna go down to 9.
Yes, and he's gonna get a Tarmogoyf. Goyf is at what's our Goyf count?
Let's double check it. Not 19. 9. Let's double check the old graveyards here. So we definitely see an artifact in the yard. We see a
He's a
land,
Cranial
we see a
Plating,
creature,
land, Thoughtseize.
and a Thoughtseize. So I believe it's a 4/5.
Oh, he thought not seared. Look, thought not seared.
It's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening. It's not quite Reality Smasher with Cranial Plating, but we can try and live the dream another day.
So does Will attack next turn or no?
Yeah, Will's gonna bash in because that Tarmogoyf is a 4/5, and it's gonna be able to punch through that Thought Knots here. But Will does have to be mindful of the fact that he will swing for 4, putting Wagner down to 15. But Wagner's gonna be able to crack back and put him to 4.
Yeah. Wagner
So-
really thinking here. Does
yeah,
he
Wagner's
take?
really thinking.
Does
there's
he
a
take
lot
the
of
Death
options.
Shadow or does he take the Liliana?
I think he's got to take that.
He's
Lily.
gonna
That
take the
Lily.
Lily.
That Lily is just a beating. So the interesting thing about this deck that I'm realizing with this Affinity deck is it makes you a lot stronger to cards like Kolaghan's Command, which is seeing a lot more play right now. Because Kolaghan's Command was almost always a 2-for-1 against Affinity, and now you know these Thought-Knot Seers can't die from the 2 damage that is being dealt to it, and it can't be destroyed by the Destroy Artifact mode. So
Oh, Will's actually at. He's at 8. Sorry.
is Ravenous Chupacabra the fastest reprint to this point?
Yes.
If it's not, it's very close to, but I'm going to assume so.
Or Elvish Mystic.
I'm trying to think of other master style or other sort of sets, and I guess it depends on what your definition of fastest reprint is, because like getting reprinted in event
Ooh,
decks and stuff,
look at
but
that.
being reprinted in
Another
a completely
Thought-Knot
different set,
Seer.
I would assume yes, Maximus Caesar. It is the fastest reprint to point.
So does Wagner swing for 1 here? Gain life.
He's going to be making that Death Shadow a 5/5. So right now he can block. If he leaves Vault Scourge back, he can block and trade the Death Shadow. But I think he's just not worried about that. I think he wants to force Will to try and start applying a good amount of pressure.
Will will go down to 7. Wagner will go up to 20. No, 17. And 2 Thought-Knot Seers. So what do you think so far of this Affinity E?
I mean, the Mulligans were very unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think you're taking out sort of.
Will goes down to 4.
Will going down to 4. So this is dangerous because Will's going to have to always have a blocker up, and he's putting himself at risk to cards like Galvanic Blast.
Yes, Galvanic Blast.
I don't know if Wagner's playing those or if those are some of the cards that got cut in order to support this Thought-Knot Seer Reality Smasher plan.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Bloodbraid Elf. Here we go.
Spin the wheel.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
traverse
the
the
old. Be able
old
to go
one.
find another Death Shadow right now.
Did he cast
That
it?
is a
Yeah.
hot and spicy meatball right there.
Ooh, for a plane. Oh, okay.
Swamp.
A swamp. Sorry. I think he's gonna play it. And does he have a Fatal Push? Or no? No.
I think he's already made his line drop this turn anyway.
So here's the thing. If I don't know.
2, 3. So Will gets in with everything. He's gonna. I don't think he's going to force. I think he's trying to do the math right now with how much he can swing in with, and like he's basically what he's doing is he's forcing Wagner to block,
Mm-hmm.
while also being able to leave back a blocker for that Thought-Knot Seer.
So do you're gonna lose? You're gonna lose.
He's gonna lose probably at least one Thought-Knot Seer here.
Yeah, I'd block. Yeah, I'd lose
think-
one Thought-Knot Seer, and I'd rather take
So let's see.
Well, I'd rather
right
block
now
the
is-
Death Shadow.
Will right now is swinging for at least 8 plus 7, at least. No, I'm sorry, 8 plus 9. So he's swinging for 17. He's swinging for exactly lethal. So Wagner's going to have to block with one Thought-Knot Seer.
Yeah. Okay.
However, this does leave Will open to the Reality Smasher rip and kill.
Yeah. So we'll see how this goes.
Or like Wagner does have several outs currently. He's got 2 Reality Smashers left, along with I'm assuming at least 3 more cranial platings.
So Wagner goes down to 9. Oh, he's gonna play a Mercia's Bauble.
Look at the top
Ooh.
card. Is he dead?
I don't know. He probably hit a land. I didn't quite get to see what Wagner drew, but he's really thinking there.
Yeah, he's kind of in the tank right now. I think he's trying to figure out. It's appearing to be that he's in the I need to survive plan.
Yeah.
Not I need to win right now. But I'm trying to figure out what he can survive to. Wagner wishes keeps at 198 right now. That's not the case.
I think he has another Thought-Knots here.
So this could be interesting. I think he can afford to just jam Thought-Knot Seer, force Will to block, play another Thought-Knot Seer, and block with both Bolt Scourge, and like force Will to swing out and block with both another Thought-Knot Seer and Bolt Scourge.
Oh,
It's an Arcbound Ravager. Alright, so now we get to some real interesting math. Can he activate Ink Moth, sack to Arcbound, and move counters over, putting Will to 1, block that Death Shadow, take 8?
And he passed.
I think he's trying to set up the kill for the next turn. So Will's going to go down to 3. And Wagner's going to go up to 10.
So what? He also has Bloodbraid. So if he swings, if he swings wide. Okay.
Is that going to be enough?
I can see what you mean. This is actually pretty good. This is intense.
Yeah. Seeing a lot of thought, a lot of combat math right here.
I think Will is also trying to see like. I wonder. Well, I think Will drew a land.
Not what Will's looking for right now.
Yeah, totally not. I mean, he can play it, but I mean, I wouldn't fetch if I was him. So here we go. We're just over here thinking. Will's really thinking. He's like,
Yeah, he's
does
really in the tank
he
on this
beat
right
me? So I think so. If he goes to swing, he'll block the Death Shadow. He'll block a Tarmogoyf at least, and respond or activate as well the Ink Moth. and then sack everything to Arcbound, which then he'll sack it to Volt Scourge, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I think that's what he's trying to hope for to get out of here. So we need a Goyf check, but I believe Wagner can block Bloodbraid Elf with.
Remember, there's no Planeswalker
There is no walker as
because
far
it's
as I know.
exiled.
Is there an instant? Is the real question. Otherwise, it's just a 4/5, I believe. I think it's a 4/5.
It's a 4/5, yeah. Getting a Goyf.
So yeah, so Wagner can actually just go Thought-Knot Seer in front of the Bloodbraid Elf, keep that Thought-Knot alive, and Arcbound in front of Death Shadow, and go to 2. Now he's gotta be afraid of either Bolt or Temur Battle Rage.
Mm-hmm. So the top deck will be real if Thought-Knot Seer dies, and when he gets that,
Well, Thought-Knot Seer is not going to die.
I mean, he's not gonna die.
No.
Okay.
That's why he.
Oh, okay.
That's why he blocked him.
Got you. Sorry, I did not see that.
Yeah. And Wagner doing what we talked about, making that Vault Scourge go up to 3. And
Yep,
Will
there
knows
you
that
go.
he's dead.
Wow.
Wagner clawing himself out of that game.
I like this deck.
Feeling very far behind.
I like it
and
better
he
than
just-
Affinity.
Yeah. It's got some interesting stuff to it. So I would like to be able to see more of Wagner's list, see what cards he cut to fit these
And you know,
these Eldrazi in.
yeah, and you know what I like about this is the fact that it has a long game run.
It does. Well, yeah, like your ability to top deck cards like Reality Smasher just gets you there sometimes.
And then attach the cranial plating and swing away.
Man, I want to see that.
Yeah.
We need to start doing this commentator bingo thing that these commentators have been doing, and one of those needs to be a cranial plating equipped to an Eldrazi or Reality Smasher.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Yeah.
Have you seen people doing these things?
No.
You obviously know what bingo is.
Yeah. I
So
hope.
there's a bunch of So there's you have a 5x5 grid with 25 different like situations you could see on camera.
Oh, okay.
And you stamp every time your situation's done. First one to get 5 in a row gets bingo.
Nice. What's the price?
Probably something that's not appropriate to mention on screen.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Hamburger?
A hand burger? What?
A hamburger. I'm pretty hungry actually.
Sorry. Oh, is it 7:30 yet? Can we order food from the good place? Oh, let's order food from the good place.
What's a good place?
Midnight Munchies.
Where?
Shout out to Midnight Munchies, fools.
Where's Midnight Munchies?
They actually don't have like a location. They only do delivery stuff.
Okay.
We think they're like in a kitchen, like in a garage somewhere.
Hey, that's all right.
But the food is
I've eaten at
top fire.
I've eaten at other places. Oh,
So good. They know their audience. Let's just say that.
okay, got you.
There's a reason why they don't open until 7:30.
Okay. Like is food inspection sleep? No.
For real though, easiest way to get an A is when nobody can show up.
Yeah. So right here we're seeing Will going through his sideboard. What does he bring against his deck? Well, besides Culligan's Command and
So he's probably got some number of like Ancient Grudge. Ancient Grudge is still very good against this deck.
Mhm.
But if he has cards like Dismember in his sideboard, they're even more important now that Thought-Knot Seer and Reality Smasher are cards that he knows for a fact that Wagner's got Thought-Knot Seers. He might not know what other Eldrazi Wagner's playing. So he's bringing out a
taking
lot of
out
stuff
and bringing in.
There are those Ancient Grudges we talked about.
Thank you, players. That's
Yeah, you guys are so nice.
yeah. Not like
You guys are
okay.
too kind.
Wagner over here bringing in that Ratchet. Oh,
That's a lot of stuff coming in.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of stuff coming in. That's a big sideboard swap. I'm not generally a fan of sideboarding that many cards, but there might just be that many dead cards.
Yeah. Yeah. So this Affinity deck, Affinity.
Well, you've been at E.
I want that explosive hand.
What, the like...
Eldrazi Temple, Mox Opal, Ornithopter.
You still can't... Well, alright, we need 7, right? So we're on
Yeah.
the play... Well, actually, Wagner's gonna get 8 because he's on the draw.
Yeah.
So the nut would be 2/0 drop artifact, or 2/0 drop artifacts plus Mox.
Mm-hmm.
Eldrazi Temple. Float with Mox Opal. Cast the second one. 4 mana. Turn 1 Thought-Knot Seer.
Oh man,
That's the spice.
where's the bingo card?
I mean, I'll settle for turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer in this deck, though. That's
And
the
it,
top
or
one.
a turn 2 Reality Smasher. Just
Oh, that's the dream. Mox Opals or Lotus Petals. You don't care. You're getting in your beaten face. You're winning that game pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Especially with how much damage Will Will doesn't have the option but to like just punch himself in the face in this matchup because he still has to race these not only normal affinity creatures which get out there fast and can kill you on turn 3 or turn 4, but now he also has to deal with these Eldrazi.
or he gets a. Granted, he gets that first turn with a Thought-Knot Seer, and then turn 2 Cranial Plating attach.
Yeah. Well, so and Will being on the play with this is gonna help. He's gonna be able to.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna have some sort of Thoughtseize effect. Get rid of some super powerful card in Wagner's hand. He's got to deal with. Like, cranial plating is probably Will's biggest concern, right? Because between the amount of flyers that Wagner runs and, like, Reality Smasher, he's going to be able to get a lot of damage with that cranial plating.
Yeah. 4 years ago, would you ever think you'll see a deck like Affinity?
I mean,
Or 2 years ago?
I've seen an Affinity deck win a Grand Prix with Tarmogoyfs, and it was literally Affinity with playing 4 Tarmogoyfs. So,
Really?
And it won a Grand Prix
Huh.
because everything crazy in Magic happens in Japan, and the Japanese will literally try anything when it comes to their Magic decks.
Yeah.
So if Tarmogoyf is ending up in a deck, why not other very good colorless
Yeah.
creatures?
Why not locks it on,
Like,
right?
Eldrazi Temple does not hurt the Affinity mana base at all.
No, it actually helps it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it doesn't help it.
It doesn't
but
help it,
It
but-
does. It doesn't hurt it, especially if Wagner is cutting cards like Galvanic Blast and Thoughtcast.
Wagner's gonna go down.
Wagner
to
might just be full
6.
colorless right now.
Yeah.
And so Eldrazi Temple does not hurt that whatsoever, along with the rest of his Wagner's lands being able to help cast these Reality Smashers and these Thought Knot series, even if he doesn't draw these temples.
Also, me and Wagner were talking last night about this deck. He's actually running 3 Eldrazi temples
Okay.
because he couldn't get the 4th one. But
Yeah, I don't think he needs the 4th.
instead of that one, he's actually running a Cavern of Souls. So he's running 3 Eldrazi temples and 1 Cavern of Souls just to get the colorless, and in case he plays against counter magics or counter decks, which I think I told him about that. He said, "Yeah, I'll try it."
Yeah,
I was like,
it's
"Okay."
fine.
And he's running 1 waste, basic waste.
So the one thing I'm curious as to, like, I would like to talk to him as to why he wanted to try this. Part of it might just be he wants to try something new, but I wonder because I
It
feel
actually
like
topped 5. It actually topped. It went 5-0 in the league, I think.
Okay,
So
so
he's like, "I'm just gonna,
that
I'm gonna
doesn't
try."
make me the deck is good. I am one of those people that says any pile of 75 can potentially 5-0 league if you play it enough times. However, I'm curious. I'm curious if by playing these Eldrazi and these Eldrazi lands, you lose some of your explosiveness, but you gain some ability to stay in the game longer.
So, would that mean Affinity would slow down? Right?
Yeah, I think. I wonder if this deck slows, or this version of the deck is slower than regular Affinity, but allows you to play a longer game.
Yeah. Wagner with the draw. Plays the Ink Moth. Casts a Volt Scourge. Ornithopter. Goes down to 9.
Moxel, keep going.
No, he's
All
gonna
right,
stop
not
right
gonna
there.
block
He's
the
teasing us.
Yeah. Give us a little taster of what's going on. Wagner with those gorgeous ornithopters.
Wagner passes on. Will draws a card. I think Will's gonna go and
Will's got a handful of removal.
yeah, he does.
It looks like I definitely see at least a Fatal Push and a Lightning Bolt there.
So that's really good for both cards up there.
Just try to keep that board clear.
Yes, yes, yes. So what will Will go here for? Does he shock? Does he shock Bolt?
Does he shock and just kill both?
Yeah.
Because, like, I've also been part of that mindset where, like, cranial plating is fine if he has no creatures in play, right?
Yeah. And he's gonna
Yeah,
traverse.
he's gonna traverse.
Nice.
Is Will already at Delirium?
He took a land
It looks like he might already
Instant
be at Delirium because he's
sorcery.
looking at creatures.
and he has. Is traverse in both graveyards or?
No.
Let's
No, it's Delirium is for one side.
let's look up that
Yeah,
card.
let's look up that card. I think people would be curious to see what that card does. Alrighty, guys. So Traverse the Uvenwald says.
Oh, and
Traverse the Uvenwald says. Search the library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. And it has Delirium on it. So Delirium says if you have 4 different card types in your graveyard, you may do X ability instead. So on Traverse, it allows you to find any land card or a creature. So, but it does only check your graveyard
okay.
for 4 different card types.
So Will's gonna play he's gonna play a Grimflare and he's gonna pass.
Yeah, he's gonna just try and start establishing a clock.
Wagner with drawing a card, plays another Ink Moth.
Will doing the smart thing of making him use his mana to equip that cranial plating.
Yeah.
And then also swing so that he's not able to equip that cranial plating to some other card. Wagner, instead
Oh,
of
Edge champion. Okay.
opting to equip that crayon plating, he's just gonna play that master.
Because he knows he knows that Will has,
Will's got to have the removal.
Yeah.
For it. He's assuming.
and he's over here looking through it.
So Will is at a point currently
Does he bolt?
where he might just want to push the Ornithopter, because if he draws Ancient Grudge, he can destroy the cranial plating, and
Yes.
then he's only on 2 artifacts, which means there's not protection, and
And that's
he
what
can
exactly
get rid of
he's
that
gonna do.
master.
Yeah. And now Will's turn draws. Oh, he will draw a. He drew a Wooded Foothills. He drew a Wooded Foothills. Sorry. He's gonna play a Wooded Foothills, I think, or. So he's gonna swing with Grimflare. And I think Grimflare is a 4/4.
I don't know if he's going to swing with Grimflare. Oh, Grimflare is a 4/4, so yes, he's still going to swing with Grimflare, because while no damage will be dealt to the master, will still have the option to deal 2 damage to Wagner and get that Grimflare trigger.
Yeah, which I think he needs right now,
Yes.
so he can start searching.
Yeah, he needs to try and find that Ancient Grudge before Wagner's able to flood the board with too many more artifacts and make that master damn near impossible to deal with.
Yeah. Well, I wonder what Wagner has in his hands.
The round score is not updated, you're correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we are not in round 1, game 1.
We are not
We're
round
in
1.
round 2, game 2.
We're in round game. Yes. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it's just Thursday, I'm pretty sure.
Will over here counting to see if doing some counting, because Magic, I never knew teachers were right. Would just say you're gonna need math and everything, and they're right.
Yeah, Will's really thinking hard about this turn. He really just wants to try and maximize his value, and he knows that he has to deal with that at champion sooner rather than later.
He's gonna play a stomping ground, right?
Yes.
And
He's gonna shock it. He's gonna put himself to 11.
And he's gonna get traverse. He's gonna go to traverse to the olden wall. He's gonna
He
get
wants to get that
a death shadow. Yeah. Death shadow's gonna come in for 1/2/2.
That Death Shadow.
3/3. Right.
That Death Shadow is going to get big very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because what playing this Death Shadow means is it makes Wagner kind of have to think about how much he wants to attack for, because that Death Shadow can just come back on the backswing.
And
So-
Wagner's gonna take 2 here. Ooh, Bloodbraid. He's gonna ditch 2 and put Bloodbraid on top, which I think that's good.
Yeah, he doesn't want to draw any more of those lands. He's hit 4 already, which is,
And then
you could argue, is just enough.
and he has 2 more lands in hand too.
We're
So
gonna play that Death
yeah.
Shadow.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
This really is going to make Wagner consider
Mox Opal.
how aggressive he wants to get. It's going to take a lot of combat math on Wagner's part. He's going to equip that cranial plating. And he's going to play another one. So now he's going to equip both. So that makes that master a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14.
It's 14.
And that's going to be the game.
And that's game.
Alrighty.
All right. Yeah. This Affinity E.
I don't know. I mean, game 1, those Eldrazi definitely did come into play.
Yeah.
But I do not know. I did not get to see enough of it to really decide if it's worth cutting all these other affinity cards to play these Eldrazi. I'm curious to. He might be one of those guys who want to get in here and talk about the deck, why he decided to try it, and how he feels kind of shifting towards that version of this deck pays off for him. But that's going to be it. Wagner is Wagner is going to get this to 0. So we have a backup feature match for you guys that they're swinging around currently. Johnny, they're already swinging it. And getting ready to go to the next round. So it looks like they're in game 3 with Harrison and Sal on.
Harrison and Sal Rivers.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
That's what it looked like. So for this one, we have this is round 2. I forgot if it's game 3.
It's game 3.
Game 3. we have Salvador Cortez versus Harrison. Jun, the Reduke, is it the Reduke deck list or not?
So Wagner has been playing the Reduke, or I'm sorry, not Wagner. Salvador has been playing the Reduke deck list lately, but he has not been a huge fan of it. So I don't know if he took the time today to change back to a list that he was more happy with. He does miss his discard. So it all depends on if Salvador took the time to switch back or if he's going to keep trying it with this list tonight.
Okay, we'll see. The glare, is the glare still there, guys? Yeah, possibly.
Probably. And this is also not. I'm going to assume it's 1-1 since we're going to game 3. That's usually a safe bet.
And we're going to game 3. So who do you think wins here? Who's favored in this match?
I really don't know because they're both kind of value decks.
Sal also has. Oh no.
Sal, depending on how much discard he is playing or not playing, is going to come in huge on this. But a lot of it's going to be Harrison being able to just kind of ramp and land escape shift.
Yeah. Okay.
Before Sal can just like kill him. So the awkward part about Harrison's deck with this is Harrison does not have a lot of big removal. So if that Tarmogoyf gets out of bolt range, it's hard for him to deal with. Cards like Bloodbraid Elf and like Liliana the Veil are going to be difficult for Harrison to try and keep up with. It should be very interesting. Harrison's gonna have to try and just like escape shift as quickly as possible.
Nice.
Although
Relic.
This Relic's gonna help keep those Tarmogoyfs at bay.
Yeah. Verdict Catacombs into a.
So it's gonna go 19.
And I'm guessing a Thoughtseize.
Into a Swamp and Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Or a Swamp and Inquisition.
So Sal playing really careful here, fetching for a Swamp. I'm guessing he knows.
Yeah, well, it must be an Inquisition because Harrison didn't give him the choice. Taking that Sakura Tribolter. Harrison's hand is...
Inquisition. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's fine. Harrison's hand is a little bit awkward currently because he's got 2 4-drops in hand and only the second land. He's
Passes,
gonna
use Relic, yeah.
Card, get that land out.
Relic, a really good card when you use a hand step under.
Relic could just have the ability to take this game over.
Yeah. And Harrison's going to play a Stomping Ground tapped. Passes over Sal. Sal with the Lightning Bolt in hand. He's going to fetch Wooded Foothills, I'm guessing.
He's going to go to 16.
He's gonna go to
he probably wants a double black pretty strong.
Taps for 2. He's going to play a Tarmogoyf. Let's do it. And step. Takes something away.
Yeah.
So Sal has to be really
trying
aggressive.
Really
right?
hard to just keep that Tarmogoyf at bay.
It's a 2-3. Yeah. Thank you, Harrison. That's a Goyf count. Plays Foil Island. Passes on.
Well, like much of the rest of his deck.
Yes. He's going to tap for black. I think he's going to play another position.
Can't take anything. That was not quite. I guess there was one mystery card, but that was. I feel like that was a little bit of a misstep on Sal's part.
Great play by Harrison again. Making Sal exile a card so his Goyf doesn't grow at all. Except it shrinks the baby Goyf.
Trying to keep that Goyf at bay.
Harrison will fetch. Oh no, he didn't fetch. Sorry. Goyf's still at a 3/4. Now it goes up.
Harrison really just hoping he can keep finding blue sources because that once he gets that Cryptic Command going.
Oh yeah.
That will buy. That is a card that will buy him playtime. And Sal missing a land drop was also huge.
Yeah.
I do see an island in hand.
He's gonna play that. Yeah, there you go. Cryptic Command is
not activated.
It's 3, right? It's 3.
It's triple blue and 1 colorless.
3 island. Yeah, 3 island, 1 colorless. Nice. Hey guys, you have any more questions, man? Give us a holla.
Yep. Sal gonna swing in for 2 again. Relic can eat a card, putting him back down to a 2/3.
Going down to 16.
Harrison's gonna be at 16. Let's see if Sal's follow up. Nope. Sal's just gonna pass that turn back again.
Oh, I think he, mana efficient.
And Harrison did draw that
island
rainforest.
Yeah.
To be able to start having Cryptic Command mana, which is going to be huge.
I think he's just gonna pass here. Wait for him to play the Lily counter, but then Goyf will get
Goyf will get bigger, but he also will have that 1 mana up to.
Oh, they're gonna target
Yeah, he's gonna target
himself.
himself so that he can make sure that Goyf stays low. The Goyf counter also has a little bit of glare on it.
I think.
It went down to a 1/2. So Harrison's gonna go to 15. And Harrison's gonna go down to 14 from the fetch.
Sal played a Raging Ravine, correct? Yeah.
Yes.
So comes in tap.
The unfortunate part about Raging Ravine is it does not give him double black to cast his Liliana, for example, but it does let him cast that K command that he's just been sitting on.
K command's actually getting rid of the K command's actually gonna really help him. But I mean, getting rid of the relic with K command's gonna be really good.
Yeah, he's
but
just gonna be able to sack in response.
Yeah.
Like,
Harrison
not that
thinking
Sal's
there.
gonna get 0 value out of it, but he's not gonna get as much value as he would
I
like.
think Harrison's thinking of what line to get here.
It's
Yeah.
probably. I think it's just gotta be. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just gotta be Breeding Pool. Like he really wants to keep as many mountains in that deck as he possibly can, and he really needs that blue source, so he doesn't want that Seam Vent. Harrison has made it. Harrison and I talked about like playing cards like Anger of the Gods, and the reason why he doesn't want to is because he's trying not to hit double red early on in the game.
That makes sense.
Harrison just passes the turn. We know Harrison for a fact has at least Cryptic Command, Sheltered Thicket, and Scape Shift in hand. And he chose not to play that Sheltered Thicket because he, again, wants to try and find a way to get that mountain back into his deck.
He's gonna respond to that, I think. He's gonna Cryptic Command.
Yeah, he's going to counter and
Bounce back to Goyf. So Harrison looks like he's in a good position right now. Sal passes. He's gonna make Sal exile a card.
Harrison with a draw, playing another Misty Rainforest, and just passing
Last
back.
turn. So does he hold a K command or no?
I don't know.
He's
I think he just has to try and do something. Does Sal have double black for that Raging Ravine?
yeah, I think he does. Yeah, remember he got a swamp, and then I think
he
it's
got
an
a Stomping
overgrown
Ground.
too,
Is it an overgrown too?
and then that's a Raging Ravine.
Okay.
Obstinate Bluff. Oh, okay, that's a good card. Oh, okay, Valley Town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Harrison's pretty okay with that.
yeah,
Austin Bell is going to be able to swing and kill that Lily
yeah.
immediately.
Why not, right?
So if anything, all it did was put Sal back.
Yeah. So does he fetch the Misty here or no? No, right
Yeah,
on
he
this.
uses
Oh,
the
oh, oh,
Misty.
oh, oh. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see the Jace?
Yeah, he might just jam that Jace right now. That's the other reason not to fetch. He can brainstorm,
Yeah.
and then he can fetch away any like mountains that he draws or whatever, so that he doesn't have to worry about drawing them again.
And
later.
this is what you were explaining to me earlier. Yeah, here we go.
And
Debuting
the
effing.
big boy has showed up. Let's put that big boy up in that card
He's gonna.
show right now. Everybody wants to see.
Oh, he's
it.
gonna look at
Everyone
his.
wants to know what it does.
He looked at Sal's. He made him bottom it. I think he didn't want him to get land,
Yeah, he might be just trying to cut him off of lands at this point.
which is smart. I think. Bad boy Jace
Coming in hot
out of the pin after 4 years. No, wait, more. Sorry.
since its inception.
Yeah.
It was in. I'm pretty sure it was in that first round of bannings. Wizard seeing it fit that it comes back and why
Goyf?
not test it out? Right?
Goyf's a 4/5.
Yeah, like Goyf got really big. Harrison did leave up mana to crack that relic, basically neutering that Goyf.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he plays another Goyf. Good. Does he crack it now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
just
he's
gonna
gonna
pop
crack it.
relic. He wants to draw that extra card. I think he just wants to make sure hits that 7th land drop. If he rips land number 7, I think he just has the game. I think we're gonna see a brainstorm. Oh, there it is, and Scape Shift. Gonna float a bunch of mana. Harrison explaining to him what's going on. Sal's played against Scape Shift more than once though. Kind of knows the routine here.
One
Floating
blue.
one blue and one green, I believe.
1,
And here comes 6 mountains.
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So when they all come in, they activate.
Valakut.
And there you go. Sal extends the hand and says, "Good game."
Here's that Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle again. So all 6 mountains are going to trigger at the same time. All 6 mountains are going to be dealing 3 damage to Sal's face, adding up to 18 points of damage. Sal, only being at 16, is going to render him dead.
All right, all right.
And folks, those are both of our matches set up for stream. Currently, we will be right back. We are going to make sure we keep firing off these sweet matchups. Anybody in chat, please let us know if there are any matchups that sound interesting to you. I think we've got some hollowed one in the room. I know we've got some blue-white control going on in here. So please feel free to let us know what you guys are looking to try and stream, what you guys want to watch. We would love to put that up for you.
Yep.
And
don't be shy.
Yeah, don't
Ask
be shy.
questions.
Commentate, talk with us. We love hearing from you guys. We do this for you guys. So it'd be great if you could let us know what's going on. So we will be right back. We're going to talk with you guys a little bit. We're just going to go see what the matches are looking like and give you guys kind of a time frame on how long it'll take until they're back. So stick with us. We'll be back soon.
We'll be back. Should we?
I need you. Yeah.
we do. Yeah.
All right, guys, and we're back. Johnny Luna's gonna be taking a little bit of a break right now, but we have DJ D-Rec sitting in the building with me, spitting hot fire. What's up, Derek? All right,
What's up? All right, Kyle. Looks like we got a pretty interesting match coming up here.
Yeah. So on the right, we're gonna have Felipe Castro. He's gonna be playing. He's playing Black Red Hollowed One tonight. That's right. He has a couple different options for decks. It's always kind of interesting to see what he's going to choose for the evening. And on our left, we're working on figuring out the player name right there, and it's gonna be Grixis Death Shadow. You want to tell us a little bit about this matchup?
Yeah, man. I mean, this guy, he's a new dude. First time into the shop. I think he's what, 2-0 right now?
Yeah, it must be. He's at table 1 right now. That's kind of what we've been sticking with currently.
2-0. He's really solid dude. He's talking to me a little bit about his Death Shadow deck. He's been doing pretty well with it so far. I haven't really known what he's matching up against. But and I haven't really been able to see too much about what's going on out there. But what's the field looking like right now, man?
Everything feels like it's going on tonight. We've got some crazy shenanigans going on tonight. We've got Harrison, who built this rug scape shift deck.
Oh, nice.
Which is kind of exciting. He seems to be really liking it. We've got Wagner, who's taking on an interesting sort of take on Affinity, where he added some Eldrazi temples.
Oh,
and,
God.
Playing some Thought-Knot Seers and some Reality Smashers.
The swag daddy.
Why not?
Yeah, of course, man.
It's
Yeah.
Black Red Hollowed One, which is kind of splashed out of nowhere. Just kind of this sort of, I call it an RNG based deck, sort of luck based.
There it is. Yeah, the hollow one is sort of luck based, but it does a really good job.
We don't know his name, so it's efforting. We're working on it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just gave Kyle a look because I didn't even know. But no, yeah, the hollowed one is a lot of fun, man. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of like my style. Like, it kind of has a chance to kind of blow up out of nowhere and do some really big things, some real big damage. But as you can see, like it is a little bit luck based, especially with Goblin lore, which is actually one of my favorite cards.
And Burning Inquiry, which is being cast right now. So Burning Inquiry is going to say each player is going to draw 3 cards and then discard 3 cards at random. And why this is interesting is because Felipe is trying to discard these 3 cards, and if he has any hollowed ones in hand, which costs 2 less for every card you discard,
or
he
cycle.
or cycle.
But this is
well,
more
you are
discarding.
technically discarding also when you cycle.
Yes, true.
You get to cast that card for 2 less mana, which basically makes it free. So
Ooh, God, let's see what he discards, man.
yeah, we got to see what's going on here.
And I'm sure he's hoping to discard a couple Bloodghast.
Yeah, he wants that Bloodghast. He wants to get that extra added value, that actual rub-in action.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
and
loving the rub-in action, man.
Oh baby. And so not only are these hollowed ones going to be cast for free, but the following turn he can basically cast a Gurmag Angler for 1 mana. It's absurd. It's absurd. The explosiveness of this deck truly is a marvel to watch.
Oh yeah.
All right, so they're rolling. They're trying to hit any sort of number they can to just make sure he discards cards. They're going to need to get a smaller die at some point, but for right now, there's just so many cards in his hand.
Oh my God, there really are.
It's almost mind-boggling.
Dude, yes. Oh, here we go. Let's.
All right, there are the 3. All right.
So it looks like Castro did get rid of a
Yeah,
Bloodghast.
he got rid of at least 1 and a Street Wraith, but I think he's okay with getting rid of that Street Wraith right now. But he did not have the hollowed one to take advantage of that Burning Inquiry. So I'm a little curious, why do you think Felipe tried to cast that Burning Inquiry knowing that he might not be able to take advantage of how powerful that card is?
Right. Well, so my guesstimation would be that, so he's showing us he does have a Gurmag Angler, maybe just to get some cards in his yard for that. Also, the possibility of him drawing into
That's
a
true.
hollow one seems good enough, or even drawing into maybe another Bloodghast and then dropping it.
He really is just trying to get as much value as he can right now. And as we can see, provided that the Thoughtseize does not take said Gurmag Angler, he is going to be able to cast that Gurmag Angler the following turn. And still leave in a Bloodghast, which is
But
very absurd. But yeah, he's just going to take that Gurmag Angler. He knows it's going to be the biggest threat against him.
smart call.
Yeah, it's a strong play currently. All things considered, I mean, I think our Grixis Shadow player is also going to have to be conscious of how many lightning bolts we saw
Oh yeah.
in Felipe's hand, because that is going to potentially close out the game. He cannot put himself too low, which these Grixis Death Shadow decks do like to do. They like to try and put themselves as low as they possibly can in order to
get off the Death Shadow.
the Death
Yeah,
Shadow
of
and
course.
kill them as quickly as possible.
So now Felipe goes back at it and is another Burning Inquiry. So he's back to back Burning Inquiry, man. He's burning he's burning that midnight oil, trying to find the answer
really
that he
is
wants
just
right
trying
now.
to like just explode and just try and get maximum value. I wonder if he decided not to play a land drop to try and have that be a discard outlet to his Burning Inquiry. However, he does need to make sure he plays one of those lands and at least get that Bloodghast going.
That's what I was gonna say, man. I may have personally just went. Get him
I
in.
agree.
Just get him in.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Maybe he just doesn't think Bloodghast is going to be good enough or quick enough in this matchup. I'm curious if that was part of his thought process at all. Oh, but that Burning Inquiry going and hanging what looks like a Death Shadow, at least one Death Shadow, and a Snapcaster Mage on a Grixis Shadow player. That's huge. However, it does still look like he's got
Felipe
plenty.
just cycled the Wraith as well.
Interesting. I think he's just trying to dig. He really just wants to find that hollowed one right now. It's kind of strange that he hasn't even seen one yet. These decks do play 4 of them.
Right.
Because they are so important to the engine of this deck.
I agree.
Because otherwise he's just kind of playing a lot of cards that say draw and discard, and if he's not able to get any value out of it, it makes it pretty rough for him.
Oh, totally right now. And so he's
So-
gonna go pop this off.
Yeah, I think Felipe really wishes he was applying some heavy pressure right now. Felipe going down to 14 after his fetch, and it looks like he's just
He
gonna
should
get
be
a
down
decent
2
amount.
more, yeah, because
Oh,
of the Wraith.
Oh, sure, yes, he did cycle also.
So it should be down to 12.
Felipe doing a better job of dealing damage to himself than the Death Shadow player, which is kind of interesting to me.
And I think that's honestly what I think it's pronounced Jay Long.
Yeah.
I think Jay Long is actually letting him kind of do that, and then maybe trying to find his opening.
He
to
might
kind
just
of
be trying to one-shot him with that Death Shadow. Like, he might just be trying to keep the way clear. I mean, so these Bloodghasts are terrible blockers in the sense that they can't block.
very true. Very
And
true.
he's not presenting any other threat that means any sort of warrior fear to Jailong, so he might as well just kind of let Philip dirtle if he's not going to be able to take advantage of his dirtling.
Yeah, I could see that. And then yeah, boom, he's coming in with the Bloodghast. Oh no, just came into play, right?
Yes, it did. Does not have
Yeah.
haste quite yet.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's hard to believe that so much has already happened and we are only on turn 2.
Oh God.
And
Oh yeah, it was just back-to-back burning inquiries.
yeah,
and-
so many things have happened. And Felipe, realizing that those burning inquiries that he cast did just fuel out Gurmag Angler for his opponent.
Yeah.
So
Wow, that's a really powerful play by Jay Long right now. He kind of like saw what his opponent was doing. His opponent's basically just digging for answers, digging for or win cons essentially, and then he's able to turn it around, dropping the Gurmag Angler almost as like a push and pull type deal.
Right,
you know what
exactly.
I mean?
He's like, all right, see, you were able to try and do all these things. I'm actually going to capitalize off of it.
Exactly. And that's kind of how this game is looking like it's going at the moment. It's for me, it's benefiting Jay Long.
Absolutely.
The longer it goes without Felipe finding one of his main cards,
Right.
yes.
And that Gurmag Angler is a real clock, especially since Felipe has done such a good job of putting himself to 12 already. He's already dealt 8 points of damage to himself. Any sort of shock land, that Gurmag Angler is a 2-turn clock.
Oh yeah. Right now he's on a 3-turn clock because the Ghast can't block. He's got what, the 2? Does he have 2 lightning bolts in hand still?
No, he did discard one of those to a burning inquiry. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be really hard. And Jalong, with this Gurmag Angler out, does not have to worry about dealing damage to himself anymore. It's just not an issue. Now he's still going to put himself to 12 because he does want to fetch and get that Serum Visions. And of course, if Felipe does draw some way to deal with that Gurmag Angler, he will need to play Death Shadow at some point.
Oh yeah.
But he does not have to rush it anymore like he would have prior if he did not have a Gurmag Angler.
No, dude, no, I totally agree. There we go. Okay, so he's got a little something. Maybe it's just gonna be a blocker, or maybe he's gonna try to get cute and attack in with the Flameblade Adept. The Flameblade Adept does have Menace. Last I checked. Oh,
Yes, I believe he does have Menace.
thought seizing his hand. I think he's gonna get rid of that Goblin Lore. Yep, Goblin Lore going away.
Alright, so we're actually going to take a look at that Flameblade Adept. It's one of these really new cards that I think has been able to push this deck into a new level of competition.
It's a very solid card. I believe it's got prowess.
No,
or
it does not have
no.
Prowess. So it has Menace, and then whenever you cycle or discard a card, which this deck seems to do a lot of, it's able to
Yes.
get in, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So, I mean, I've seen this card swing for 4, 5 on turn 1, or on turn 2, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, and that's, I think they're just calling it.
Yeah, I
at
think
this
they're just
point.
calling it. I believe that Xiaolong, it looked like, was able to just do enough damage to punch through and deal with his opponent. So
Very nice.
They're gonna shuffle up for round 2 or game 2 currently. So we're gonna get that all set up for you guys.
Right. Game 2 coming at you, and Zhai Long takes game 1 with Grixis Death Shadow. The Hollow one kind of had some trouble getting going.
Yeah, really.
Right?
Did. So he had a lot of his engine cards going, but unfortunately was not able to keep up or follow up with any sort of relevant play to capitalize on his engines.
No, I saw that too, and he was trying, man. He kept trying. And is the Hollow one? Would you say it's more of like an aggro deck?
It's
Or
almost more of a combo deck.
combo. Yeah.
Like, it is aggressive in the sense where he's still dealing damage with creatures quickly, but I guess it fits in that same argument that Infect does with, is Infect an aggro deck or a hollow, or Infect an aggro deck or a combo deck, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it is a lot of cards that are working together and synergizing, which is kind of what you consider a combo deck, but you are still winning with aggressive beatdowns of a creature, so, or 2 or 3, so.
Yeah, I think it's a really fun deck. It's one of those decks that I've been looking at more and more every time I see it played, and I've been considering trying to build it, but the price tag of those Blackcleave Cliffs, which I'm assuming it runs.
It runs 4.
Yeah. See, that's what stops me, man.
Yeah,
That's what stops me.
Sometimes things like that put a halt on the things you'd like to do.
Yeah.
Just sell Cat Sealy and you're fine.
No,
You
dude,
can
that's
never-
that's
you can
my
never-
favorite,
that's your
man.
baby.
I love
That's your
that.
baby. You can't get rid of that.
I love that deck, dude. It's too much fun. Too many shenanigans happen with that deck.
Yeah. And I totally 100% see the appeal to this deck. It's so explosive. It has such powerful turn 1 and turn 2 plays. For me and the way I like to play Magic, the main reason why I could not play this deck, much like other similar decks I've played in the past, is I feel like the deck loses to itself more than it loses to your opponent killing you.
Oh, it definitely felt that way
As we
last
saw
game.
right there.
Yeah, a clear cut way of him Felipe trying to get his major value, but just not getting it.
Right, and I can see, like, you see how many cards this deck is running to make it feel as consistent as possible. You're playing cards like this Flameblade Adept that we got up on screen right now, which allows you to capitalize off discarding later. You play the Hollowed Ones, which obviously allows you to capitalize on your early discard. Gurmag Angler for when your graveyard has become full and you're able to just cast it for 1 mana on turn 2 usually. And it does everything it can to make it consistent, but if you don't try the right pieces at the right time, or you don't find your pieces, as we saw in that game 1, the deck just can just fizzle.
It just fizzled, man. Yeah, he didn't seem to like he just didn't really have any like momentum going his way.
Right.
He was doing a lot of things, but just the momentum wasn't there.
And it felt like Xiaolong was just saying this like, yeah, cool, you do your thing. I'll be worried once you do something I need to be worried about.
Right. He was like, okay, you're doing that. Cool. Go ahead.
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
I'll
what's
play my
next?
Gurmag Angler.
Oh yeah. Here's my big dude. Thanks for feeding my yard, brah.
So check this out. Wagner just played against Harrison, and Wagner went 2-0 right now.
It's already done.
It's done. He turned 2 Thoughts here.
How many times?
One time, but it was just amazing.
Did we live the dream? Did we live the dream? We want to see a reality smash with a cranial plating on it. We did not live that dream yet. All right. Well, you need to keep me updated when that happens.
Oh, and that's his whole like affinity.
Affinity.
Affinity with all those dudes, man. Get some of those.
Yeah, we
Eldrazi.
We got to see him on stream in a really interesting match versus a Jund Shadow deck that was also playing Bloodbraid Elf. Yeah, that was some spicy stuff, and Wagner doing a very good job of kind of navigating and getting his way into those games, but it looked like he shaved a lot of his like colored spells just trying to jammed in some Eldrazi Temples, and he jammed in some like I think he was playing 4 Thought-Knots and 2 Reality Smashers, and just kind of gave him a little bit better of a long game.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
And,
all right.
Let's see.
So it looks like we're getting started with game 2 here. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. So it does look like Xiaolong did get game 1 because Felipe was on the play.
Yep.
That pretty much confirms it for us. So Felipe going to at least 19.
Yeah, let's see what he goes up and grabs right now. Probably what? Like a Blood Crypt?
He might just go turn 1 Blood Crypt. I wonder if Felipe, for whatever reason, might be concerned on life total, but Shadow usually is swinging with only like, in these sort of matchups, he's probably going to try and swing in 1 or 2 turns.
Oh yeah.
So he's just going to go to 17. He wants to make sure he's got all of his mana accessible.
Yeah, he wants to get it ready.
Oh,
He wants to hope that he can
getting
pop it off.
He's getting untap.
Oh.
So that he can bolt Xiaolong. Wow, he's getting aggressive. That is 3 less points of damage that Xiaolong will have to do to himself to get that Death Shadow going.
Right, I was just gonna say it's almost like feeding into Xiaolong's power or his
Felipe
plan.
must have something going on in his hand that makes him want to do that, or he just doesn't feel like wasting his mana.
I see.
I can see the argument where you want to be using your mana efficiently every turn. All right, well, he pitched at least 1 Bloodghast. And he's gonna follow up with cycling a Street Wraith.
Oh, he pitched 2 Bloodghasts.
He did pitch Bloodghast.
And then he
That's
pitched.
kind of all you really want to do.
So it's a hollow baby.
Do we see that hollowed one coming?
Oh no, he pitched the Bloodghast.
And there's one hollowed one. And there's 2 hollowed
Oh my god.
And this.
What a play.
This is not
wonderful.
This is the start that Felipe was hoping for, and Xiaolong was definitely not hoping for.
Oh
So
my
he's
God.
gonna at least fetch going to 16. We'll see if he's gonna get an untapped source. Nope, he's gonna come to play tapped with the turn 1 Blood Crypt, which you don't usually see out of the Death Shadow deck. You usually see that turn 1 Water Grave because blue and black are so important.
Darn, man, that is nuts. Yeah, let's.
I'm curious. I'm really curious to see just why these players are making these decisions. And I am not here to say that they're doing the wrong thing. These guys have played much more time with these decks than I have.
Oh yeah.
But I am always curious to see why people make the not so obvious decision.
Yeah, and then that's always a fun thing to kind of navigate through and watch other players play the decks that they've been able to kind of make their own. And that's the beauty of it too. Like the beauty of Modern is that you kind of get to almost embody yourself in your deck and how you like to play. Do you know what I mean? Like I love playing little like combo-y shit, and that's what
there's so many options. It's such a wide open format.
Yeah, that's why I love Modern. You buy the land base, the mana base for whatever style you like. The three colors is usually what I would suggest, and then you can literally take those 3 colors in any direction you want.
Right.
Go aggro, combo, control, play what you want, man. I'm all about Jeskai. I luckily bought into it before everything went
Colonnade
sky
was
high.
50, $60 right now.
Yeah, like,
that. It's
come-
absurd.
Okay, but this board is pretty gross right now.
Yeah,
And
and
so-
it's only getting more gross. He's gonna cast a Goblin Lore.
Ooh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny, what are we gonna do here?
Let's see that sweet, sweet random, that RNG deck that we talked about several times tonight come in play.
All right, he's got 6 cards down to 5. Then he's gonna throw another one. Looks like he hits 2, and then Jay Long is gonna roll one more time, and number 2 again. Just take the third one. Why not? Let's see what those 3 cards are.
Alright, we unfortunately did not get a chance to get a good look at those, but Jylong is going to go ahead and take a look at that, which means we get to take a look at that graveyard.
Thank you,
So it looks like you pitched
Jylon.
another Burning Inquiry and a land, and yeah, Felipe's just gonna punch in for, what is this, 12 right here?
Yeah, it's 12. He's
Jylong at 3.
down to 3, man. He's down to 3, and
now he really does have to be worried about that lightning bolt.
he does. Lightning Bolt wins the game right now for Felipe. He doesn't have access to it with his mana open right now. He's got 1 black source, which, I mean, maybe Felipe's got it in
looks like we're
hand.
seeing a Grimag Angler here. Oh, a Tassiger.
Oh, wow.
So Tasker to me is an interesting choice in this deck because he does not have access to use his ability.
He doesn't. He's just a body for, is it a 5/5?
It is a 4/5, so it is not a Grimag Angler. It does cost 1 less than Grimag, but it is not a Grimag Angler, and he does not have access to activating his ability. So that is yet another question I would like to ask. Maybe he didn't have access to the 4th Grimag Angler. Maybe he just couldn't find them.
Maybe. That could be the case. What?
Felipe said it looked like he cast an Inquisition, and Felipe was saying with Mountain in hand.
Just a mountain.
I think Xiaolong's just trying to cast as many spells as he can currently to be able to block as many creatures as possible.
That makes
But
some sense.
he's literally on the block or die plan right now, and he knows that if he plays either of those shock lands, he goes to 1, and now those Bloodghast become lethal.
Yeah.
Felipe's gonna scoop it, or I'm sorry,
Oh,
Xiaolong's
no.
gonna scoop it up, and we
Yeah.
are going to have a game 3, ladies and gentlemen.
What?
Super exciting. That you really got to see the explosiveness that is the Black-Red Hollowed One deck. The hands that no opponent sitting on the other side of that deck want to ever see.
No. And that was actually a really gassy hand, man. That was something that I haven't seen yet from Hollow One decks, and I've seen some Hollow One decks being played here and there, and that was just a really good start. And like you were saying, it's got the capabilities to do that.
Right, and so maybe like looking back now, he just wanted to jam that lightning bolt because, like we said, he wanted to use his mana efficiently, and those 3 points of damage did actually come into play. Like,
They did.
Like, because he had that explosive turn of land, 2 Bloodghast, playing 2 Hollowed Ones, he was able to pressure him and put him all the way down to 3 life.
Oh my
Making
God.
any other lightning bolt a top deck win, or just like if you had 3 extra life there,
Mhm.
his
Oh.
blocks become a lot better.
Oh yeah, he may have been able to survive next
Yeah.
turn, get an extra action, another turn, and that's all you can ever ask for, especially when you're on the back foot. You always want to be able to be like, okay, can I give myself one more draw? Can I give myself that extra chance? Not necessarily that you're going to win it, but you always want to give yourself options.
100%.
And that's always a lot of fun, man. Always a good time. Let's see if
All right,
the boys
let's
are
reset these.
resetting some live.
Yeah, let's reset these life totals for you while they reset their own.
All right. We're getting ready. The final round, the win or go home type of game here. 1-1. Zhai starts off. Inquisition of Kozilek, it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going to assume he wants to snap take that Burning Inquiry. But he might take the Fatal Push. It depends on how heavy Death Shadow versus Grimag Angler type hand he has.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but getting rid of that Burning Inquiry is already going to...
He sees that 2 Hollowed Ones are in his hand. He's got to get rid of that Burning Inquiry because even if he only plays 1 Hollowed One, that's still an absurd turn 1.
It is.
Alright.
But
Looks
yeah.
like Jalong's going to 17 on turn 1. Again with the turn 1 Blood Crypt.
That's his go-to, man.
It must be his go-to. Maybe his deck might be leaning more heavily on red. Maybe
maybe he, along with all these Jund style decks and stuff, have decided to just pick up on the Kolaghan's commands. Kolaghan's command very good in this deck at killing Hollowed Ones.
Oh yeah.
Which is very relevant because Hollowed One dodges a lot of the other basic removal spells like Lightning Bolt and Fatal Push.
Yeah, it
so
does.
Kolaghan's command does come in clutch dealing with those cards.
The Hollow One, man, who knew? Just a what, 4/4 body with some
Yeah, but 4/4 bodies that
stupid
are
way.
free are always
Yeah.
Voodoo free magic cards were good, you guys.
What? No way.
I wish I was lying, but I'm not.
I feel like that's what the deck pretty much does, man. It's like, hey, I'm gonna play some free dudes.
I'm gonna kill you with them.
Yeah, all my dudes are free, man. All right, you can see also the body language right now for Zhylong. He's like, kind of like twitching his finger a little bit.
Just he knows that there's not a whole lot he can do on Felipe's turn. He's just kind of waiting to be able to do his own thing too.
I see. So that's kind of how the Grixis Death Shadow decks operate.
Yeah, I mean there are some matchups where you are interacting with your opponent on their turn more, but it's very early in the game and there's not a whole lot he can do to interact. So it looks like Felipe cast a Faithless Looting, pitching 2 cards, making that Hollowed One
Cost 2.
only cost 1.
Really?
Yes. Let me pull up that card for you guys.
Yeah, let's
Shit,
do
how
it.
long did it go?
I think it's just hollow.
Is it Hollow One?
Mm-hmm.
It is Hollow One. You're correct, sir.
Mm-hmm. And it still doesn't cost too much for being such a potent card.
It is 5 mana for a 4/4, which I mean by itself generally is not what you're looking to do, but on turn 2 being able to cast it for 1 mana, provided you have other things to go with it, does make it hard. So yeah, so it is a 5 mana 4/4, and it costs 2 less for every card you have either discard or cycle this turn.
Very nice, man.
So that Faithless Looting, discarding 2 cards, making the Hollowed One be reduced by 4, making it only cost 1. So he was able to follow up by just jamming 1 Hollowed One.
Wow. And
Yeah,
he's
and
coming
Felipe's
in.
just gonna start getting aggressive with this. Like, he is not scared of a big Death Shadow or anything.
No, and that could be a mistake, but we don't know yet. We don't know what's in Zhylong's hand.
Correct.
We don't know if he can cast the big boy yet, the big shadow.
And the Shadow still currently is only a 3/3 if he plays one. Shadow only being at 10.
Very true, very
But
true.
it is not hard. This deck is built on making it life total get as low as possible, so it will not be difficult for it to play catch up.
Especially because that Death Shadow can get big real fast and outvalue the Hollow Ones. My worry is that if Zhylong allows Felipe to kind of keep getting wide on him,
Yeah.
that's where the issue may
Correct.
come in. All right, he drops in another snap just because he just wants bodies on the field, protecting his life total. And that, my friends,
Is
is
2 Death Shadows.
whoa.
Those Death Shadows are still only 3/3s. They're going to be able to block the Bloodghast and stay alive, but he does need to be worried about. I mean, they died a Lightning Bolt right now, and Death Shadows very rarely do that. Maybe he is sitting on a Street Wraith trying to like draw out a Lightning Bolt to deal with these shadows, but these are things that he needs to be concerned about. And it looks like he's going to start getting aggressive with at least 1 Snapcaster.
Oh,
range.
wow.
Yeah, he just wants to start getting in there. Like, the Bloodghast can't block. If he's willing to trade off his, the Adept,
and it
I
looks
think he's
like
probably
he-
fine with that, but he's just going to go to 16.
And I think it does look like Felipe had a bolt, so he bolted one of the shadows.
He is going to bolt one of the shadows to take him out. And this also is giving information that Zhylong does not have, like, Street Wraith in his hand, because Street Wraith would be able to save.
Yeah.
Little things like that can be able to save his Death Shadow, so that is giving a lot of information for Felipe that if he uses it properly, could let him just take advantage of this game.
Oh, yeah.
Zhylong missing a land drop, the land drop being a huge thing that is another way to grow that Death Shadow. So Felipe does have to be concerned though, because he can start getting him for too much damage, and that Death Shadow can just win on the crackback.
Oh, yeah. And let's see
He's
if
got flashback of looting, it looks like. He's fiddling with his graveyard with 3 mana.
possibly Faithless, right?
Yep. Yeah. Looks
Yeah.
like we're going to see that Faithless flashback.
I think that's what he's doing right now. He's a little out of frame, but I think that's, it's pointing
I saw him
to-
draw 2 cards. For 3 mana and fiddling with your graveyard, that tends to be the only thing you can do. So
Yeah, especially in a black or red hollow one.
yeah, makes me curious to see what we've got going on in Felipe's hand right now. That he feels like his best play currently is just to draw 2 and discard 2 more cards. Curious to see Felipe, if it was off of that Faithless Looting, discarding that Fatal Push. The Fatal Push seems very good against the Death Shadow.
Whoa. So tapped out, coming in. He's got he's coming in for 3, I believe, with the Adept.
Yes, I believe that Adept is going to put him down to 7.
It is, yeah.
The Adept being very good here because it does have Menace, which is going to make Xylong not want to spend 2 creatures to jump in front of that card.
Oh, I see what he did. Then he played the 1 land he had in hand, brought back the Bloodghast, and then paid 1 for the hollow one. Oh my god.
This deck has so many lines.
Oh gosh. What is going on? This is... Oh, he's fatally pushing the Flameblade Adept.
That's a strong play right now. It's going to give him a token, which can will start jumping in front of things, along with getting rid of probably the hardest creature in combat to deal with in Felipe's deck.
Oh man, he's down to 5 life totals, 5 to 16 right now.
That Death Shadow right now is an 8/8.
Oh.
That is not something to be reckoned with. But
he's trying to make him reckon with it though.
He is. He's gonna put Felipe, if Felipe chooses not to block, 2/8. And he's still going to have 3 blockers at least up for the 3 creatures on his board. However,
he takes it.
Leave Xylong with not a lot of creatures left.
That's my worry exactly. He's got to block at least. Well, yeah, he's got to block 2.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got 2 cards in hand. If Felipe has 2, like kill spells, oh, he's going Burning Ink.
He's gonna try and find something to punch through and finish this game off.
Might as well give it a shot,
They're
man.
discussing when they're both gonna draw.
2.
So it looks like he's going to draw and do his discarding first, and then Xylong is going to draw and do his discarding second.
All right, sounds good. And so that's how you do it. You just pick who gets to draw first with the Burning Inquiry.
Because they both happen at the same time, so in theory they should both be drawing 3 and discarding at the same time. But like you can't respond to like the draw and then lay the card in the hand discarding. So
I see.
They decide to sequence it. So this just makes sure everybody's getting every single step done.
And then let's see the final one. Boop. Yeah, I think he just counted like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch a tiger.
Oh gosh, and he's got a. Oh, whoa.
Oh, and on the discard, this card has Madness. For those of you who don't know, Big Game Hunter. We're gonna pull that card up for you in just a second. Alrighty, so Big Game Hunter.
Wow, Big Game Hunter could have really pushed the game in his direction.
It really is just about to like make this game a lot more difficult for Xylong.
Oh yeah, I think it did.
So Big Game Hunter is a 3-mana 1/1 that says when it enters the battlefield, you may destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. That Death Shadow is going to be a lot bigger than a 4 power creature right now.
Oh yeah.
But it has Madness, so when you discard it, you may instead cast it for 1 black. So Felipe was able to take full advantage of pushing off that Burning Inquiry and just blow that Death Shadow up.
That is a really awesome card for this deck.
Yeah.
Big Game Hunter is working his magic right now.
That's noise in the background.
Don't mind the scrawny
Where's
white
chat?
who's coming up.
Man, you guys like never put up chat. What's up with this?
You literally just came in when I had to pull up a new card, so I hadn't switched it back yet.
Yeah.
Spooky haunted chat. Hey man, we're going strong. It's fine.
That's fine. I'm not worried about
Dude,
it.
did you
I'm telling
see-
Fridays are weird.
Did you see half of my games today?
We did, but I heard you got blown the F over by some Thought Not Series reality smash.
Oh.
But we heard he didn't get to live the dream of, we really wanted to see when it was on stream, the reality smasher with cranial heading on it. 'Cause that sounds really gross.
That didn't happen to me.
I heard that did not happen.
No.
I was sad.
No, it
For me,
it
not
happened
for you.
during like our playtest game, but I beat it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, Cryptic tap your team draw a card.
Takes
Okay,
2.
untap, Snapcaster, Cryptic tap your team draw a card. And he's like, oh shit. I'm like, alright, activate search first contact, go.
Yeah, I
for
don't think it's
escape
gonna matter, dude. You're all good.
Alrighty.
That's game. Xylong.
Yeah, looks like Xylong is going
He's
to
packing
have to
it up.
Pack it up here. Felipe was just flooding the board with too many creatures, too many things to deal with. That big game hunter being strong, and we are Ricky rotating for you right now.
What?
And
And
we're
we're
gonna go
go-
to some standard action,
It
guys.
looks
We're
like-
changing it up for
Oh,
y'all.
perfect.
Orlando and I think that's JMB.
Yeah, JMB, the Marty Vehicle Master over here.
Yeah, you can also tell by his like hand gestures.
True. Very distinct. Orlando.
Orlando. Now, what is
I do not know
Orlando
what
on
Orlando's
today?
on, but he
He's usually on some sort of control list.
is. However,
He's just dead.
Oh,
he's
it's
got
just-
like one card in hand or something.
No,
Or
he's
what's-
just dead. He
I,
picked them
I
all
think
up.
he's
he's
dead.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go and get a see if they're which game they're going to or if they are done. Can you go double check for us? See what game they're going to.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like they are shuffling up again, so they might be going to game
It
3.
might be. I can't tell if Orlando is currently packing up or not. Which game are you going to?
Huston won game 1.
That was game 1?
2. Yeah.
Dang, son.
Props.
Alright, so we are going to be going to game 2. JMB with game 1.
Game 2. So it's I think that looks like blue black.
Yeah, it's Mardu Vehicles versus some
Blue Black
Control,
Control.
I'm going to assume.
That's what I think.
It's a blue black glare, let me tell you.
That's what I'm going to put up right now.
You're gonna put blue black glare.
Blue black can't read them.
So you should know, just for you, I did your little tag every time you were on stream.
Person bits?
Yeah, those person boots.
That's gas.
Just for you, baby boo.
You could type at person bits and then like,
Person-
people will follow me on Twitter that I don't use.
Person boots.
Person boots.
I actually really want to use my Twitter to like I want my Twitter feed to be like shower thoughts. Do you know what I mean?
I completely understand.
Like, oh my god. Or like things I've overheard in LA.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
Oh man. Jay and Bizzle.
Jam Bizzle.
Yeah, dude, for shizzle.
Fools.
For shizzle.
You have Justin versus
Fooligans. Orlando, right?
Orlando. No, Martin. Orlando or Martin?
It's
That's
definitely Orlando.
that's definitely Orlando.
My bad.
We got you, dog.
It's okay, man. We got your back,
I'm
dude.
gonna summon you to go get our food when it comes here. Donnie.
Vehicles.
Yeah.
What is it?
Whenever it
What's
gets
it
here,
is,
I'm
right?
something
Everyone out
you
there,
do.
just take the bags and run in.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
literally.
Just.
No, it was hilarious.
There he
'cause, like,
goes.
My Escape Shift games are pretty dope. Like,
Yeah, they look like they're fun.
they were a lot of fun.
One more round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to stream again?
Yeah,
I've
that
been
thing is
there like all
hot.
four
That thing is
rounds.
hot. Just don't sit in the chair where you glare.
Okay, so you want me to just move over?
You either need to be
Well, the
against
table
the
one's gonna be
wall
there.
or on the table one spot, but
one's gonna be
Mm.
there.
or we just continue to do that. I don't want table one if it's a repeat.
Well, I've been
No.
a repeat like all day.
Even a backup repeat is different than a repeat. We know your game's a little longer. I was backup repeat all day on Wednesday.
Hmm.
My games are gas. Like my Infinity games are garbage, but like round 4's gonna be sick. I'm excited.
I don't have that much faith in you, but that's
it-
fine.
But like, so it was cool because I was able to go like 7 lands, flip search first canto for the 8th land, activate search first canto, find scape shift, cast scape shift, and like kill you.
That sounds like hot.
It was so
That's
cool,
hot.
dude. It was so dope because like
You
Flare.
got me wanting to build that deck.
Woo! It's so hot. It's a lot of fun, but like a lot of the draws are really like anemic-y.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That's
like
right.
I feel like the deck needs to like pull from tomorrow or something.
Yeah, and then just do this.
Oh, we need to change life totals.
I'm gonna give them back their life. Oh wait,
Why?
it's doing it down here.
We don't want to start the game at 5 and 8.
No, I think that might be a fun way to do it, like super achievements or something like that. Are you gonna?
You can actually just if on these ones for whatever reason you can just click on.
Oh, nice.
Can you like update this every round kind of thing?
You can. I'm just bad. There's like 800 things that they want me to update, and I'm like, nah, no,
I know it's crazy, right?
it's not okay.
That's what I was saying. Like you should get like.
There should be an easier way to like, other than like having to like constantly move through this.
I
and,
think
like,
that's actually what you have to do.
it takes like forever. It's okay. We'll find a more productive software one day,
Round 3.
or we just create our own.
Yeah,
Create a round.
just create it, man. We know people.
Update information.
I'll update your information.
Damn right, baby. Great. All right, so you want me on main match? Is that what you're saying?
Sure.
Great.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll tell.
Carlito?
On DJ Direct. While they're shuffling, I know you're gonna set something up really quick. I'll be right back. Just kind of mumble or whatever.
Hi everyone, this is DJ Derek. The plug. Taking it over right now. We've got a lot of Magic being played at the shop right now. We are in Gardena, California, Collector Legion. These guys are a couple of locals, some fun dudes. I've seen Justin Moore Brown. He likes to play like mid-range aggro, more or less, type decks. He kind of plays a little bit of everything though. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen him play a little control. We've got Orlando over here, who seems to be like a control guru, is what I like to call him. He plays a lot of different control decks. This one, we're assuming it's blue-black control, but we call it blue-black glare. It's because we can't really see what cards he's playing right now. We just switched over, so
it's gonna be a lot of guessing.
we're all kind of in this together, guys. So I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and hide that, and you can see now, whoever's here with us, you can see we got Monday Standard. We're gonna be streaming Wednesday Modern, Thursday Legacy, and FNM is tonight. Awesome time tonight. We've had, what do we have? We have Standard firing off and Modern.
Yes, we do.
A
Yes, we do.
full
Both of them
full
going
event.
on.
Full
So,
events for both,
Packed
guys.
house tonight. Always a fun time here at the Collector Legion in Gardena. Hanging out. Always people here willing to jam games.
Oh,
chill
yeah.
out, listen to music. Sometimes we throw the Netflix.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the shop. It's one of those shops that you can just come into, have a good old time, and just chill. Like really, just let loose. If you've had a rough day or something, just come on down, play some games with the guys, and we have a good time here. If you play Magic, you should come on down and check us out. We'd love to have you. We've also got plenty of people that are willing to help build decks for any format, really. And we've also got some decks that people are able to borrow. That's the beauty of the shop. We just want people to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, and sometimes you just you want to invest in a format like Modern Legacy, but it's a good chunk of change to get invested in formats. And so sometimes you want to try decks before you want to buy them.
100%. I couldn't agree more, Kyle. When I started with Modern, the money was the thing that kind of stopped me at first. I was like, oh, I can't invest in it. And then when I did, I started off with Mono Red Goblins.
Right.
A lot of fun. Kind of got in there. I got some wins.
Yeah.
Took down some more pricey decks,
Right.
which that's what you want to do when you're playing that jank.
Yeah.
I'm just playing a bunch of kills and
I'm playing a bunch of
burns.
garbage, and I'm beating your $2,000 deck. So
Oh.
suck it.
Dude, Blood Moons. Everyone out there, Blood Moon is
get out
the
of my-
card.
get
Is
out-
the card right
get
now.
out of my-
You'll
get
piss
out.
off so many people. But at the end of the day, man, I was able to kind of play that deck, enjoyed it while I had it, but then was time to turn it in, and it turned into something I will enjoy for years to come, and that's what Jeskai turned into.
The biggest thing for me when it came to Modern kind of becoming more of an established format is, I've been playing competitive Magic for a while, and there was a time around Zendikar where cards, all cards,
Yeah.
just took that next step, and it feels like every couple of years cards take another next step, and what's considered cheap versus expensive for a Magic card. And so this is kind of the cheapest that Standard has been in God knows how long. Wizards is trying very hard because Standard has kind of been struggling over the years to make Standard affordable and accessible and not just be about how much money you've got in your pocket, which is why I think they're leading to these sort of event decks.
The event decks are awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah, they are.
What do you think about the event decks, Luna? Do you like them, dude?
Yeah, I like them a lot, dude. I'm trying to get the Chandra one. Trying to get that value.
You and every
other
single...
human, every human
Me and
being
everybody's mama want to get them,
I think my mom pre-ordered them, actually.
We actually have a game getting started here, and JMB having an aggressive start here with a concealed courtyard into a Toolcraft Exemplar. Toolcraft Exemplar,
Oh.
a huge deal in this deck, being able to crew basically everything it could ever want and then some.
Spilled water.
Oh, that's what.
This?
Yeah. Someone spilled it.
Oh shit, what is this?
No, that's coffee. It was sitting underneath. It's fine.
We're gonna clean that for just.
That was my. I'll clean it up. That's what.
No, for,
Here, take over. I got it.
Yeah.
Here, Johnny, take over. I got it.
Dude, check
No, me
this.
myself.
Check this out.
Should you check yourself before you wreck yourself?
Sorry about that, guys. Hold on, give us a minute.
So, unfortunately, Orlando decided to place all his lands away.
Oh man.
So you can't even see that he's playing. What kind of
Oh
land?
yeah, I forgot that he's a strange cookie who likes to play his lands on the side. Works. I mean, everybody has their different ways of trying to set up their lands and whatever's comfortable for them, and
Right.
you're not one to hate.
No, I am though. I'm kind of
Well,
a hate.
sure. Haters are going to
I'm
hate,
foot.
but that's okay.
Hey, what do you guys think about that one game with Philippe and one dude?
That was
Jai Long was his
Jai
name. We
Long.
actually-
Shai Long?
Yeah, he's a new dude, nice guy. He's got a lot of things going on. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I'll be back.
All right. And then it's this isn't mine, but yeah. So hi everybody. Now we got Johnny Luna is
What's
back.
up, guys? What's up? Sorry, I was out there on the floor just checking.
He was out there being our
Checking-
sentry, making
or
sure nothing
taking names.
happened.
Yeah.
Checking names off the list,
Yeah.
man. He was bouncing right now.
Just getting on deck techs with different people.
Awesome, man. That's
Just
cool.
checking out the decks out there for modern, and you know, it was a variety of decks today. Although we could see all of them, but I mean, we still have one more round, so we'll see right now.
Well, let's see. Okay, so back to this game. So far, one of my favorite cards that Justin Moore Brown just played is that Argwell's Bloodfast.
Oh, I love it.
And now if he can resolve a Chandra too, oh man.
When you say that, I like playing that card. I have MTG Arena beta,
Oh, okay.
and I got one of those, and I'm playing a mono black
Yeah,
card.
Master Beta.
And I'm just over here, just like hitting people end step, paying 2 life, drawing an extra value card.
Oh yeah, doesn't that
It's
feel
awesome.
good?
It's really good. Imagine like you know, I never was.
Oh,
able
he
to count
didn't.
this,
That didn't resolve
Oh, okay.
for some reason or another. That's
Carlo doesn't like playing people have fun. Or, no, I'm sorry, not Carlo. Orlando doesn't like playing people have fun. Carlo also doesn't. but-
Orlando does not. But I will say that like with Argwell's Bloodfast on the board and the ability for the Bearded Wonder, as I
Oh, the
called him
Bearded
from
Wonder,
before, he's
yeah.
back, man.
Bearded Wonder.
He is back.
Ooh.
Dignity tool
Okay.
crap.
Tiggity two crap.
Justin dropping Hazoret.
Oh, Hazzy Mama, the Mama.
You know they call him the Hasher. He
the,
smokes you.
the hash slinging slasher.
Yeah.
The hash banging, brash singing.
So Justin has the Bearded Wonder and Hasher.
The hash slinging slasher right now. Oh man, and he's got 2 cards in hand, so he can't really activate it yet. But I mean, he could play a card and then just go to town, or he can just toss a card from his hand via the hash slinging slasher's ability, aka Hazoret.
Hazoret.
Hazoret the Fervent.
So what would be your favorite card in that set? In Kaladesh.
Oh, in the Kaladesh set.
Yeah.
Oh man, my favorite card in Kaladesh is Saheeli Rai.
Ooh, why?
Dude, oh my god. So the cat combo. I know it's really degenerate, but I love the cat combo with Saheeli and the ability for her to just pop out. What did he play in the glare of the day? Oh, it's a Vraska's Contempt. All right. Yeah, he contempted the Hazoret, it looks like. Ugh, gross. Anyway, so yeah, like Saheeli Rai is probably my favorite card. She's really awesome. She's the reason that my modern deck is the way it is right now. Do you want me to show you how to?
Yeah.
No worries. So what we'll do is we will do this. Pop. Sorry, folks. We're learning a little bit as we go.
Yeah.
And
Sorry for that.
oh, no worries. We're just trying to pull up a quick show display and show you what we're talking about. There's Saheeli Rai, the card that I really adore from Kaladesh. That's probably my favorite card, and it's because her +1. You know, she's not the most resilient planeswalker. 3 mana. She comes in as 3 loyalty, but her -2 is where it's at.
Yeah.
Her -2 is what literally you just copy a creature. It becomes an artifact as well, and it has haste until end of turn, and then it leaves play.
Gotcha.
I have so many combos with that card. Like the Felidar Guardian comes in, blinks her, makes infinite cats and wins. And then also I have a Sun Titan combo in my modern deck too.
Nice.
You make infinite Sun Titans and win.
So that's what you play in Modern, right? In Modern you play.
Jeskai
Jeskai.
Saheeli. That's my girl.
Nice.
Yeah, do you have a modern deck yourself, Luna?
I do.
Oh, what are you playing? What are you playing modern?
When I first started, not when I first started playing. So when I currently right now in Modern, I just changed again. But
Okay.
currently, if I'm going to enter a Grand Prix or a Grand Prix Modern or something, I would have to go with Devoted Druid combo.
Devoted Druid combo. Oh, nice. So
4-color
you're a
Devoted.
combo guy
Yeah,
too.
I'm a
All right,
combo.
I like that. Good
Yeah.
shit, man. Good
So,
shit.
Yeah, so pretty much, casual Devoted Druid, Vizier, combo off, get a Dustwatch Recruiter, searching for a Walking Bliss that hits you for 1,000, or because I don't believe in hitting people for 20, so I like to hit them for 1,000, right?
Yeah, why not, man? Yeah, just make him feel it. I'm gonna start using 1,000 too.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna bring out 1,000 cats. You cool with that?
Just so you can know, 1,000, okay?
It's 1,000. I'm also gonna bring out 1,000 Sun
You
Titans.
can strike fear into their eyes. You're like, oh, okay, 29, no, 1,000. Oh,
Like literally 1,000.
1,000 cats. So good luck to you.
And what looks like happened there was it looks like the Marty vehicles literally just ran over, possibly.
Yeah. So they're gonna go to game 3. Am I correct? Or is that?
I think that was
That
it,
was
man.
right? Yeah.
If
Okay.
they go to a game 3,
Yeah,
then
you're
it
right.
means Orlando won.
You're right. You're right.
Right? Is that it?
I think that. Yeah.
I think they're just deboarding, maybe, or no? They're shuffling up. It looks like.
Yeah.
Huh.
We'll see. Well, I'm gonna go look at modern. See where everything's ready
Yeah,
for
yeah.
modern,
Go
so
go
we'll
check
start.
that out for me, and I'll take these people on a wonderful ride into hanging out with Derek. DJ D-Rec. So yeah, so it looks like their game is over. It looks like we're gonna probably switch back to our modern players and get back into the modern scene. Right now, we are trying to figure out how to get a quick switch, and if the game is going to be another one right now between our blue-black glare deck versus our Marty vehicles. Let's find out. All right. So right now, what we're looking at is these guys shuffling their decks a lot. So it looks like they are going to a game 3. And let me just go figure out what the score is real quick so I can get back to you guys correctly. Yeah, I think they're going to a game 3.
You're going to game 3.
Okay, cool.
You want to take?
Oh no, I was just gonna toss this real quick. All right, there, guys. You're back with Derek here. Shit. Here we go. Here we go. So right now we got a 1-1 match here.
So sorry for that, guys. We were just looking at some stuff we had to fix. But anyways, so what's going on? So they're going to game 3. Marty Vehicles and blue black glare. Yeah.
we called it blue black glare just because we had a hard time seeing.
Gotcha.
What cards were in his hand?
Okay.
And so that's where we're at right now. We're just kind of trying to see what's going on. Right now, Orlando, unfortunately, the way he sets up his board, it's hard to see his lands.
Yeah.
So you really don't know what he's capable of casting in a situation, which is unfortunate for our viewers and us. But, you know, we're just going to trek through this one a little bit. I do like the ability of us being able to switch back and forth through standard and modern, though. Being able to flip this camera around, which is really cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan.
I mean, we get to go back and forth from modern and standard, which is good. So yeah.
But I will say that I do. Oh, all right. So it looks like the last game Orlando took it. Justin Moore Brown, JM Bizzle.
JM Bizzle.
Starts off with a little bit of just like a basic tap land coming in. He doesn't have any other plays probably right now at the moment. Oh, looks like he's just drew an advantage. He's got the Bearded Wonder. Looks like in hand. Looks like he's got Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Mm-hmm.
What else has he got? Oh, a Heart of Quran. I think that'll probably be his first play.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's either the Heart or...
Ooh,
the
Scrappy.
Scrounger.
Scrappy-Doo!
Raggy.
Oh, Justin. What if
Zoinks, man. It's the Scrap Heap Scrounger.
What if Otto does it for him? He's like,
Yeah, it's Justin and Otto. I like
Justin
that.
and Otto. It's Shaggy and
Yes, Scoob. So Justin, he has his dog Otto that he brings to the shop.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
Wow,
Orlando.
gaining some life. I'm gonna try to do my best to actually keep track of life as well this time around. We've been having a little bit of trouble with it just because
a lot of back and forth.
And we can't really see the dice
Yeah.
right now. But I'm gonna do my best to help everybody out, and that way we can stay together. And John, if you can help me out, so
Yeah,
we
man.
can,
Let's
make
do
it
this.
happen, dude.
So, Justin over here looking at Orlando's hand. I mean, yeah, his hand. And
Was that a duress, possibly?
I'm sorry, was not paying attention, but I think it is a duress, possibly.
I'm assuming duress. He's looking at 2 non-creature cards. He's getting in the draw. Oh my god.
Nice.
So yeah, these are his. Essentially, he's like, okay, these are my 3 options. Which one would you take?
Me, I would like.
Oh, Orlando's telling him to take the draw spell.
Wow. Okay, Orlando's being nice. Like, yeah, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you what to take, but he can also be confusing him.
Right? I don't know.
Mind
if take
games.
The draw spell, man.
Yeah.
Maybe because the draw spell just literally refuels the other cards in his hand. So Justin may take like a fatal push or something. But, Justin's writing it all down. Probably the smart call. You want to be able to do that to have full hand knowledge, especially of a control player. They hate that.
Yeah.
And so maybe taking the Glimmer of Genius is a good call here.
If 2
you
draw.
wanna do it.
I mean, 2 scries, 2 draw. Would you want your opponent to have that so he could keep exactly?
That's 4 cards. You're letting him dig 4 deep. But also, if you think about it, Justin's on the play, so he still has 2 turns before he can play that. Oh, he gets rid of what did he get rid of there? Oh, the Supreme Will.
Oh, okay.
So he gets rid of Supreme Will.
Oh, Heart of Kieran.
And then drops the heart. Okay.
I have a question for you.
Sure, what's up, man?
What if they unban Looter Scooter?
So, I think that it would make a lot of the aggressive decks
Really good.
Yeah, it'll make all the decks faster. It'll make, because everyone can play it.
Yeah.
Majority of them. Control decks, I don't know if they would want to play it as much, depending on what kind of control deck it is. But the loot effect might just be enough for them to squirt in maybe like the black decks that play the Glint-Sleeve Siphoners might be able to tweak that a little bit. But yeah, I think that it would just like speed up the entire format. But it could also just make, that's like the only card that everyone would play.
Yeah.
And there's coming back from the dead. Looks like our Scrap Heap Scrounger.
Scrappy Doo.
He's going to do it, and then he's going to fatal push it.
Push the current.
So he knew that was coming. He just had to like play into it. He wanted to get it out of his hand.
Or what if we just would have just swing with the Scrappy Doo and just let him try to push that, and hopefully he hits a monster creature. Sorry.
Oh, that may have been a smart move actually. That may have been a really smart move, because then if the Scrounger were to have done the damage,
he could bring it back.
Yeah, and making your opponent make the decision is always the way I like to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, even if the decision is a 50-50, I go,
see?
You do it.
Because if he would have had there, then the Heart of Kieran would have now been he would have been activated even more now. He would have been swinging and giving their first strike as well or something.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's what I think. You know.
That was a good way to deduce the situation there, Johnny Lou. I like that, man.
So, but yet again, we didn't know.
Yeah, we're kind of a little bit in the dark here.
Is Orlando on 1 land or 2 lands?
So
he's on 2 lands, right?
He's on 2
That's his lands, right? Okay.
Those are his lands. Oh, they're squinting around a little bit. I do believe that Scrap Heap hit. So it brings us down to 19. He's swinging with these guys. That's gonna be another 6.
Yeah.
With the Bearded Wonder has an artifact out.
Bearded Wonder.
So that's gonna be.
He's
gonna fatal push one of them.
So before he enters combat. Yeah. Okay.
So he pushes 1.
So that way, the Bearded Wonder won't get that affinity,
power boost.
That power boost.
A little bit weaker now.
Oh, but look, I'm still gonna bring it back and kill it again.
Yep.
So he probably should have went and tried.
So that's 3 right now.
Yeah. Do you think he should have killed the Bearded Wonder instead, or can he? Yeah.
So by killing the Bearded Wonder first and then killing the Scrap. Oh my gosh, another Scrounger.
Scrappy Doo.
All right. Puppy power.
So the good thing about this is that Justin can just keep swinging, and then if he pops him, he could just bring him back on his end step, right?
Exactly.
So that's really good.
So right now, JMB has the cards to battle and get an advantage against the control player here.
I think honestly, he should just swing.
He has to keep going because
Yeah.
I think Orlando's on blue-black control straight up. That's 9 damage he's looking
Yeah.
at right now.
Yeah. There you go.
And
Good.
Is he gonna have
Turn
any
him
response?
sideways, and you know where it's gonna go.
And he's taking it, man. He's taking it.
He's going down to
down to 7 right now.
7. Okay. Smart play. I don't think I think Justin should just pass, hold the board up. I think. I mean, in case he tries to pop, you know.
Yeah, so now here's the problem with the blue-black control decks that I normally see. It's that they don't have a way to board wipe effectively.
Okay.
The blue doesn't have anything in standard, and the only thing black has right now is Bantu's Last Reckoning.
Ooh, but then that just shuts him off for like 3 days. Oh, okay.
Oh,
We're moving on back to
Okay.
modern, guys.
Oh,
Sorry, we'll
oh,
come back to standard.
okay, whoa. Well, it looked like Justin was going to get that one anyway, I
Yeah.
would say.
Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It looks like Justin was going to get that game anyway.
Yeah.
And it looks like we're going to a new game, and I think this side looks like
Harrison
and Ami.
and Ami.
It looks like Harrison and Ami right now. And let's go ahead and switch the name.
We have a Bug Scape Shift, if I'm correct, and we have Red Green Eldrazi. So Ami's Green Red Eldrazi deck is really pretty good. Gets there fast, and he gets there. He shows you who's boss.
Ami loves to show people who's boss, dude.
Yeah.
He does.
Not after having that pizza, that jalapeno pizza though. He was tearing up right there.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
A little jalapeno pizza.
Yeah, he was
Spicy.
he was burning up, or he ran to the bathroom. But yeah, otherwise, no, he's good.
Oh, nice. Oh, he went to the bathroom?
Yeah, he went to go clean his eyes, but I was like, dude, don't touch your
Oh.
hand if you have jalapenos.
So we had jalapenos and he's touching his eyes?
Yeah.
No, dude. That's like, okay, have you ever had really spicy, like, wing sauce?
Yeah.
So, I mean, have you ever had really spicy wing sauce and then, like, went to the restroom?
And then shit like your heart. Oh no.
So, no, that too.
Yeah.
'Cause I did a wing challenge years back, and I thought it'd be cute. And it was not cute. I actually, I won the wing challenge, but I actually had some trouble finishing it.
Mm-hmm.
I did finish the challenge. Afterwards, they put my picture up on the wall, so I felt really cool about that.
Mm-hmm.
But
You regretted it.
I regretted it because later that night I couldn't sleep because I woke up in the middle of the night, literally, my brains out. Like,
Yeah.
dumping my brains out. And it was like the most unholy spice.
It's probably the gastritis that just hit your stomach, man. It was like, get ready, dude. I'm coming in hard.
Looks like we got round 4, the final round.
Final
our
round of Modern,
tournament.
yes.
And then what deck is Harrison on?
Harrison is on a Scape Shift build. I think it's Bug Shift. Sorry.
Bug shift.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Blue, red, green.
Yep. Blue.
Yeah.
Or yeah. Bug.
Bug Scape Shift. Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Now we're all on the same page here, guys. This is Modern, our final round of the tournament. Game 1 between Harrison B and Ami O. And it's going to be Bug Scape Shift versus the green-red Eldrazi right now.
Ami's looking through his phone. I don't know what he's looking for.
I think it's some sort of like a scare tactic.
Oh, okay.
Like he doesn't have the time to be playing this game, but he's entertaining
Or maybe he's-
Harrison with a quick game. Of
Or maybe he's looking
tactics.
for an eye doctor after that jalapeno accident, you know?
Possibly. So for guys who are just joining us, Ami had a jalapeno pizza prior to round 4 here, and it was a little too spicy for him. So yeah, he had a little experience with that. So that's always fun. Looks like Harrison's gonna be on the play first.
Ooh,
Drops-
turn 1.
Ooh.
Forest and a Noble Hierarch.
Turn 1 noble and
And
bolt the bird, bolt the bird.
Harrison says no. Dows should not. Noble Hierarch never be played.
No soup for you. All right, and then we got Ancient Stirring.
Get the Eldrazi Temple, and I think he's gonna pass, right? Or is he? Oh no, yeah, oh, no. He's gonna go to his hand. He's gonna play Wooded Foothills, and he passes.
All right, he's got the Wooded Foothill and pass. All right.
So
Ancient
can
Stirring.
Ami get there?
We're about to find out.
We're
So-
about to find out.
So he's playing the Eldrazi right now, and we know how important that can be. Let's see what we got here. Pull that up.
Ancient Stirrings,
Yeah, I'm gonna bring up Ancient Stirrings for everybody.
who also got the M25 reprint.
Oh,
You-
it did.
It did.
All right. right, that's the card that Ami just played just a second ago. You look at the top 5, you may reveal a
Ooh,
colorless
draws it
card.
down. There you go. Thought not to the seer. Ooh.
He's gonna see what's in.
No.
No?
Stubborn denial. I think.
Stubborn denial. Oh man. Okay. Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
Is that what he played?
Stubborn. I think it's stubborn. Sorry, I don't think it was stubborn. No.
It was very quick.
Yeah.
These guys have played this game before.
And he's gonna shock Harrison to the stompy ground. Plays a search for tomorrow. He's gonna cast it too, just so he can get. He's trying to ramp up as fast as he can. Cause he probably knows that Ami has another thought not to you or something.
Oh, man.
And yeah, there you go.
He synced
Oh, I think it was a remand. Was it? Yeah, it was a remand. Sorry.
Oh, it bounced it back to
Bounced it back to
his
his hand. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, Remand is one of my favorite cards as well. I play that in my my Just Cats.
Ooh, Scape Shift, Electrolytes, and Bolt. What would he take? What would you take? I would take the Scape Shift. Hands down.
I would take Scape Shift. Yeah, it's the namesake of the deck.
Yeah.
But more often than not with Scape Shift, the Valakut is the way to win, right? With Scape Shift, you're dropping so many Valakuts, you're dealing damage.
So you drop the Valakuts, and then and you cast Scape Shift, and then you would keep a Valakut, and you sack your lands, which then you look for red mountains, and then when the red mountains start coming in, he just starts picking it. Yeah.
3 minutes. Yeah,
But yeah, you can also do that too.
So Harrison is targeting.
He's gonna bolt it.
Bolt it away.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, another Thought-Knot's here. Okay. Yeah. Gets the way of the Cryptic Command. Yeah, it was a remand. Sorry.
Oh. Man, he had 2 of those there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this Green Red Eldrazi is looks really consistent. You know.
It does. I've seen some good things, and a lot of people are picking up some more of those Carpulsian forests I've noticed recently.
I like to see those.
Those are pretty cool. We sold out of them in the shop actually just recently.
So what does that do?
It basically is just a green or red land. I think you pay 1 life.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that the paint lands?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Here, I'll be able to pull it up for you real quick. Let me just help our folks out there and get everything back to normal with our life totals here. These guys have been playing at a pretty decent pace. I like that. These guys know what they're doing. They kind of play test with each other too.
So it's 14. So Harrison's at 14.
Oh, is he? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's after the
Ooh. Oh. So Ami tries to play a Mind Stone, and in response, Harrison played a Remand to send it back so you get that extra draw.
Yeah, Remand just helping him find his combo pieces at this
He
moment.
passes. He's gonna bolt him. So he's gonna go down to 11.
Oh wow.
Well, I don't know. Is he gonna respond to it or not? That's the question. Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
find out.
He'll take it.
It's going down to 11.
He's gonna swing in. He's gonna go. Harrison goes to 7.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
Harrison does
Yeah,
go to 7.
He does go to 7, man.
He's gonna play a Mind Stone. Ami plays a Mind Stone.
All right, playing the Mind Stone.
Playing the Mind Game.
The mind games are on right now. Harrison's got some lands. He's got
On his
some
end
lands.
step, he's gonna. Oh,
He's gonna
remanded.
remand
He
it.
remanded the Mind Stone.
He
I think.
remanded the Mind Stone.
Okay.
Seems like remand is a good
Harris-
play for him.
Yeah, Harrison's been hitting a lot of lands. I think that's pretty bad. Oh, bolts him again. He's gonna go down to 4 if he's gonna take this. Does he have something?
Possibly another remand.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see if he's got something to respond. He's got enough lands. It just depends on what's in his hands, man.
I don't know if there's a. I don't know why would he run a pack, but it looks like a pack in his hand. Wow, Harrison thinking a lot right here.
It's a very deep thought. I think he's trying to figure out his way out of this game.
Yeah.
Out of this situation
He
right
is
now.
stuck between a
He's-
hard place and a rock.
Yeah, he's staring at
Yeah, he's gonna take it. He's like, why not? I'll go to
Alright,
4.
Let's see if possibly just waiting on a draw here.
Let's see if he hits a.
He has to have an answer for this Thought Knot Seer.
I think he's gonna Thought Knot.
Or if another threat hits the board. Let's see what Ami does.
Ooh,
Oh, there's the Carpulsian Forest.
nice. So,
Probably the one I sold to him.
does he have cryptic in hand? He has something in hand. I just don't know what it is. You know what's cool about Ami's deck is that he doesn't have to shock as much compared to like fetching and shocking. I mean, he has the pain line, and because right now he's at 19 life, so you know he looks pretty good right now. But
He's in a very good position.
Blood Braid. Here we go. Bolt. Oh, that should do it.
Yeah.
Unless he cryptic commands.
Does he have one? Did you see?
I'm not sure.
He's got Escape Shift.
Oh,
and
yeah, Cryptic Command,
He has
yeah.
a Cryptic Command in hand.
Yeah, he's gonna bounce. I think bounce and counter. Did he?
Looks like he's down to 1 though. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
he
think
countered.
the Cascade is still is in effect.
Yeah,
Correct?
yeah.
I
So
think-
when he cascades he can counter the cascade, but I'm not sure what other mode I think he picked to draw, because I think next turn you can have scape shift.
Oh, maybe that's what he's looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna bounce back. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he
Alright.
did. He bounced back. No, Thought Knots here, and he got the draw. Ooh, did he hit it or no?
Let's find out, guys. And he floats the 3 mana, I believe. Yep, that's why he's got that dice right there.
Yeah. Oh, he got it. He scape shift.
Oh, we've got someone on the chat here asking for a Johnny Gasm. You want to give him a Johnny Gasm? What is that?
I don't know what a Johnny Gasm is. Please introduce me to it. But yeah, Harrison got it.
Harrison got it.
Harrison hit the scape shift and won.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Dude,
Harrison had 1 life.
That was Valacute, dude.
No.
Yeah,
Valid cute.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try, dude. All right, guys, we're going to game 2 here. The boys are gonna be shuffling up their decks. This is still the last round of our tournament. That was a very shocking win there for our friend
Yeah.
Harrison, and I'm sure Ami is probably trying,
Furious.
wondering.
He's
what,
probably red as the jalapeno he ate.
wondering what happened. Man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, granted, Harrison really kept that cryptic command really good.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he held it really good.
He played it
Bouncing
when he
back that
needed
thought
to.
knot, ended up getting that draw. Probably drew into it. That's really good.
He played it when he needed to and
Yeah.
was able to flip the script, which
Yeah.
is always really nice. If you can do that at any point in time in this Magic game, and that too is why I like Modern so much,
Mhm.
because you're able to have these types of really powerful games
And do a comeback.
swingy games.
Yeah.
If you see 1 versus 19 life total in a standard game,
You're dead.
pretty much like,
Yeah.
okay, next.
Yeah.
But here, he literally was like, oh, all I need is this last piece to my puzzle,
And I win.
and I do it. And he did.
You got it.
And that's awesome. Let's see how the boys sideboard and see how Ami is able to kind of bounce back from this. He did get I think Ami was on the play
Mm-hmm.
last game as well. Oh, no. Harrison was on the play.
Yes, yes.
So maybe, see, each little interaction
Helps a lot.
mattered
Yep.
towards his win. So, good stuff in game 1. Let's take us to game 2 here. This right here, and that's Ami, just kind of waiting it out right now. Cracking his knuckles, getting it all feisty, ready to
I
go.
was like, I'm ready. I'm gonna win.
He's like that old martial artist that has to take off his coat when it's getting serious. You
Yeah.
see those Bruce Lee movies where he's like, okay, he just got
Or
hands
Dragon
up
Ball
in it.
Z.
Oh yeah.
He takes off his vest. He's like, all right, I'm ready now. I'm 100 pounds lighter. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Off
power
of-
levels just rise, man.
Off of a vest. Okay.
Piccolo taking off his weighted
Yeah,
clothing.
yes.
And Ami just waiting, shrugging his hands like, hey, come on, dude.
He's like, come on.
How long does it take to shuffle a deck? No, but I'm really excited. And that Carpulsian Forest, it is just a pain land. We got pulled up right here. You just pay.
Pay a
one
life for either red or green.
and you get your mana fixing that you want if you even need it, which is what's beautiful about this deck.
Yeah.
More often than not, you're almost happy to tap it for colorless mana in the green red Eldrazi deck.
Nice, nice, nice.
Now, I think for Ami to be able to kind of come out on top here, those Thought Knot Seers are huge, and what they find is going to be even like bigger.
Ooh, this is like a good hand for Ami.
Oh man.
He has an Eldrazi Temple. He has a Matter Reshaper. He has a Cavern of Souls.
Oh, okay.
So he's on to play. If he can play, if he has a green source, yeah, I'm not sure if he has Ancient Stirrings, but if he does, he has the nut hand. Sorry, he has the.
No, he has the nut hand.
He has the nut hand.
He's
Yeah,
got
there you
the
go.
nuts.
Eldrazi
He's
Temple
got the
pass.
nuts, man.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It's
You're
unfiltered.
good. You're good, man. This is after hours, man.
Yeah, after hours. Yeah.
All right, so he plays it down.
Ami starts off with the Eldrazi Temple passes. Harrison plays a Stomping Ground and shocks himself. It goes to 18, passes over to Ami. Ami draws a card, plays a Cavern of Souls, naming Eldrazi, and hits off with the Matter Shaper. Passes it on to Harrison. Does Harrison bolt it? Let him get value. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to get some
Bam.
value. Oh, Bloodbraid right to the hand.
God.
That's what you need.
That's what Ami wanted.
Yeah.
Got a Bloodbraid Elf, which at that point you're just pulling the slot and seeing what you get, man.
Yeah, all right. Granted, it's not an Eldrazi. If it was an Eldrazi, then yeah. So I was thinking of making an Elf and Eldrazi deck. I was going to call it Elf-Drazi.
That sounds pretty cool.
Ooh,
man.
there you go.
Oh.
In your face. It's beat down. There you go.
Reality Shaper and Ami already brings him down
to 13.
13, dude.
Bring on the beats.
And that's how Ami has to play it right now.
Oh, he has to be aggressive. Ami wants to go to game 3. He felt like he was cheated out that first game.
You can really tell in the way he's playing right now. He's slamming him on the board, turning him sideways, not letting anything slow him down.
Yeah.
And as long as that train keeps rolling forward for Ami, that will be the case. And I'm pretty sure we'll be going to a game 3. It depends on how Harrison kind of plays it. He's
Yeah.
gonna have to deal with the threats. These are pretty big threats. All these Eldrazi guys are crazy, man.
Yeah. There you go. He's going to start off with a Misty Rainforest. Ami draws. Swing in for 5. Harrison goes to 8.
Oh, Harrison's going to 8. Oh, yeah, the Smasher bringing him down to 8.
He's going to play a Brent of the Grove of the Willows. And there it is. Matter Reshaper.
Oh, man.
And Harrison's going to fetch for blue for
For a
island.
blue source or yeah, island. He's getting an island right now.
Sacks the Misty, fetches for an island. And he is gonna electrolyze? Yes, he's gonna electrolyze. Targeting him.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I guess he's just trying to get him down so he can escape shift, I guess, or something like that. Or something.
Yeah, that's that reality smasher.
Yes.
Right
Ami
now.
goes to 18. Passes turn over to Harrison. Harrison is looks in trouble. He's dead.
I think did he miss a land drop?
No, he has lands for days. Come on, look at him. Look at those lands.
Especially that deck.
Yeah.
Give me those lands.
So does Harrison play a blue source? Does he have Cryptic Command? Or does he not? That's the question. There you go. Plays a messes up. Go ahead. Passes. I think he's just gonna kill himself. Oh, he's gonna bolt him. Ooh, nice. I
Down to
think he has Cryptic Command in hand.
down to 5. And Cryptic Command is one of those cards that like completely.
I would play Bloodbraid Elf. Yes, he's gonna play Bloodbraid Elf to get that trample in. There you go. Bloodbraid Elf. There you go. It's gonna trigger off. Here we go.
Uh-oh, here we are.
Into Ancient Stirrings. It happens. Reality Smasher.
Oh,
and he's
God.
gonna go in for a lot. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11 damage. Harrison will go down to 4. Can Harrison stay at 1 and win again? He's gonna Cryptic Command.
Oh yeah.
Bouncing. He's gonna bounce back a Reality Smasher. Cryptic Command.
Oh, yeah.
Tap. He's gonna tap all his dudes.
Here comes the party, man. Coming in for 5. Oh man, 8, 9, 10, 11, right?
Yeah.
11 damage coming in.
So now, Harrison drew a Sakura Tribe Elder. I don't think Harrison might have. I don't think Harrison has an out on this one. Cryptic Command, very strong card. Very good card too.
Very solid card, man. Oh,
He's really thinking here. Really, a lot of thinking for Harrison.
He's trying to find his outs right now, and I think that it's very
There you
kind
go.
of few and far between is what I was gonna say. Like even if he does, it's gonna be kind of a rough go for him.
Yeah. So Harrison concedes here. He knows he had no way out, and Ami just flooded the board and said, you know what, I'm going all out. Why not, right?
Ami just went Super Saiyan 3 on him, dude.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys. We're going into game 3.
Round 4 of game number 3. Between
Wow.
Red Green Eldrazi and Bug Scape Shift. Harrison will be on the play, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I would suggest that.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to kind of take it in his favor last game. It got down to the wire game 1. Ami kind of did Ami and Eldrazi thing in game 2, which was pretty par for the course. And Harrison was looking for an out, didn't find it, man. And it happens sometimes. You have to kind of like fight through those.
That's magic, man.
That is magic. Ami came into it with a game plan. Game 2, I need to keep going. Gotta wreck. Gotta put my foot on the gas pedal and don't hold up. And if I can hit the Nos, why not, man?
Yeah.
I'll hit that Nos and I'll shoot myself into victory.
Ami's waiting. He's like, okay, hurry up, man.
Yeah, and it looks like Harrison's sideboarding
sideboarding.
a few cards just to maybe like hope for a couple answers.
Yeah.
And Ami he knows his plan. Ami's plan is the same plan as game 1, game 2, and now game 3.
Get there.
Just
Get
go.
Just beat it.
Also, side note, Cryptic Command from Iconic Masters, which used to be like an $18 card, is now back up to where it probably should have been.
$28.
Yeah,
just
$28.
maybe because a lot of blue-black decks, a lot of blue-white decks, they're just starting to come back up again. So yeah, Cryptic Command. Oh, it's foil though.
Oh no, is it?
Yeah.
This one looks like a foil.
And then go back all the way up.
That's just a regular
Near me. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you got me.
Dude, I love the art for that one too. That's the one I picked up 3 of them when I had the chance.
You have them on you?
Yeah.
Right now?
I love these. Yeah, I love these arts. Get out of here. You want them?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. It looks like the boys are ready.
The boys are back in town.
Exactly. You read my mind. You read my mind.
Oh.
Looks like we're having an earthquake here in California.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Can we calm it down? All right. Looks like we're
Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Sorry about that, folks. I know. I thought I was falling down, but never mind.
All right. Well, here we're going into the final game. Looks like Bug Scape Shift and the Green Red Eldrazi. Bug Scape Shift right now.
He's gonna play with Misty Rainforest. He's gonna pop it and search for tomorrow, and he will pass. Search for tomorrow, another good card.
Very solid card. It's just you just like bring it in, let it suspend, set a couple turns with it, and then ramp.
Yeah.
You do what you want to do, man. That's what this deck kind of encapsulates.
Oh yeah. He's gonna go get a basic forest. Okay. I guess Harrison is not trying to take as much damage. Ooh, Harrison goes back up to 20, plays a Ami plays a Grove of the Burn Willows and plays a Noble Hierarch. So Harrison will take only nothing, and they both go back to 20. Because whenever you tap Burn of the Grove Willows, your opponent gains a life.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Untap, upkeep. Ooh. Harrison hitting all his basic lands. That's pretty good. Okay, Ami draws a card now. Plays an Eldrazi Temple, and here we go. We're gonna see a turn 2 Thought Nuts here. No, we're gonna please see a Mind Stone. And And he's gonna remand it. And he oh,
Uh-oh.
the collar is out.
The collar, the claw? No, that's the basilisk.
The basilisk collar. Let's see if we can hit that. Bring that up for you guys out there. I don't know. I never before Eldrazi, I never saw this card ever have a home in Modern, right?
Yeah, basilisk. Am I spelling that wrong?
Spell collar first. It'll come out like that.
There it is. It's an I.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's see if we can pull this card up for you guys real quick. We had Ami's breakthrough Reality Smasher, which I feel like sealed him the last game.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can pull that up. There it is, the Basilisk collar for you guys. And equipped creature has Death Touch and Lifelink, and it equips for 2. That's pretty much, it's very straightforward, and it's nasty when it gets rolling.
So I think what could happen here is that I can see why he threw the Mind Stone out, so you can bait him out. He could get remanded. So now he plays a Cavern of Souls. I know he's gonna play a Thought Knot. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Smash. 5.
Coming in, smashing for 5.
So next play, 6. Sorry, Exalted Trigger.
Oh, the Exalted Trigger.
That's why Noble Heart is even played in this.
Oh man,
But,
the Exalted Trigger, making the big dudes bigger.
So now this gets really good actually for Ami.
Oh yeah, it looks very good for Ami. The Basilisk Collar also helps Ami prolong his life, and then it makes it harder for Harrison to be able to bug Scapeshift, do the Scapeshift combo to win.
Yeah. However, Harrison has Cryptic Command mana up, so that's good. So he's gonna do that on Ami's end step. He's gonna draw. I think he does have Cryptic Command.
I feel like he's always had Cryptic Command,
Right?
right?
He's
always
just hiding
had-
him, hiding him, and hiding him.
I feel like he waits till the last possible moment, like right before
He's gonna die.
he's gonna like break.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
And that's when he plays it. I can see why. It's a game changer. It's able to kind of take him from him about to lose to, oh, everything's switching in my favor now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Being able to switch, like turn the corner. People always like to say.
Yeah. So, Ballard's Collar, I like it. Yeah,
Yeah, the
It's-
Basilisk Collar is good, man.
yeah.
It's good. Not necessarily. I don't think it's like super. Like the Death Touch part isn't really relevant in this matchup. I
The
think
life
it's more
link.
the life link.
Yeah.
That's the relevancy.
However,
of that
though,
card.
Harrison he can also hit for a lot
Oh
too.
yeah.
So if he has to like 3 Pentacles, they all will go off of each other. Yeah. So that's
But he's got to get those pinnacles, man.
he does. And he's gonna play a Sakura the Tribe Elder. Okay, he's gonna stop some of that. He leaves. He's gonna pass. Okay, let's see what he draws.
All right, let's see.
I think Ami, if he has a Thought Knot Seer, play the Thought Knot Seer. Get rid of something. Get rid of something.
Let's see here.
As soon as he enters the combat, oh no, he doesn't have. Or I think Ami might take. Oh, Noble. All right, okay.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna equip. Here we go. He's going in for set. He's gonna
Quick cost is
attempt.
2 here.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
attempt to equip. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Going for the equip,
Uh,
I think.
Yeah. All right. He equips it. Here we go. Oh no.
Oh,
Did
wait. Second thoughts.
he? He said, "Never mind. I'm kind of scared now."
He said, I don't know what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off for a second.
I'm just gonna swing in.
All right, what you got, man?
I don't know, man. Ami's thinking a lot here.
It's a very pivotal moment of the game. Ami knows that Harrison, he's got 3 mana open. That means Cryptic's not coming out. Probably going to be like a block sack
Yeah.
with a
So
Sakura
he
Tribe
can,
Elder.
he can look for that land that he needs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And especially if the block sack happens, no damage.
No, trample will go through, wouldn't it?
Trample would go through. Does the Reality Smasher have trample?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's why. That's why when you get the Beliska,
oh my
the
God.
Basilisk on it is really good.
Yeah, the Basilisk.
Basilisk,
collar,
yeah.
man. That's dope.
So, I think we have Reality Smasher. I don't know. I think,
Oh, we do?
I think.
Yeah, let me just pull that back up because I am a scrub and I need to know what the card does. So let's see if we find it again. Reality Smash.
No, we don't have it. Okay.
Oh, I thought we pulled it up.
Yeah,
didn't
We probably just didn't. Oh yeah.
we? Yay, thank you.
So yeah,
Alright.
Trample and Haste. So
It
yeah,
does have Trample and Haste. Oh, what?
that's why this card is good.
Wow. I'm kind of impressed with that card now.
Yeah.
That card's really solid. No wonder everyone asks for that stupid thing
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it looks like there's a very pivotal moment in this game right now. I think Ami's in the driver's seat,
Mm-hmm.
is the way it's looking with the board state. Right now, though, sneakily, Harrison does have his lands, and he's slowly ramping into more lands. The Sakura Tribe Elder will get him another land,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming, I haven't seen this hand, but I'm assuming he's got that Scape Shift.
There you go. Swinging for 7.
Oh,
Lifelink. No. Okay.
He's not gonna equip it, so he's just gonna take the 7. I think I may have tried to equip it there
Yeah.
to try to
Oh.
push
Yeah.
it a little
And
bit.
to gain life.
Yeah, to push it a little bit farther away. You know, being at 27 life is gonna be harder. For
That's
those,
weird.
Those
Hmm.
Valakutes to hit.
Unless he's. Oh wait. Unless he has the Thought Knot. On. Oh. Okay.
Oh my
Blood Moon.
God. And Scape Shift doesn't look like it's castable at this point.
No.
Because all of his green sources are in like dual lands. But then he's gonna go ahead and fetch for a green source, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Possibly have a green source in hand.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can pull this off, man. That Blood Moon by Ami.
Oh man.
Ami, dude, that was a great play right there.
Yeah.
That's really, he was trying to basically cut him off at the ankles, cut him off at the knees.
Wow.
Oh, wait, so the Sakura Tribe Elder doesn't place it into play, it places it in hand?
Let's look that up.
Yeah, let's do such. Let's do it. Okay, Sakura.
The Tribe Elder.
Sakura Tribe Elder. Sacrifice, search your library for basic land and put into play tapped, then shuffle your library?
Yeah.
So he went with an island? Okay. Okay.
Probably keeping up that cryptic command.
Yeah, that since he's only swinging in with the Reality Smasher,
Yeah.
figures it could buy him another turn. That makes
So
sense.
what he can do is actually, he can cryptic command, tap down the dudes and bounce back Blood Moon,
Oh,
and so that way I think he can
at
probably
end step. Yeah. At his end step.
no, not his end step because then he's gonna be
At Ami's end step.
Yeah.
Like, because he'll probably end up passing here
Yeah.
with lands open.
he's gonna shock. I think he's gonna go to 5.
Well, no, it's just a mountain.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's cool, man. That Blood Moon, I keep the bad moon rising. Remember that song, dude?
No,
Oh, that's okay.
you're probably too old.
It's an older song. It's an older song. From American Werewolf in London.
Oh,
You should check that
okay.
movie. Have you seen that
Yeah,
movie?
I heard of that
That
movie.
movie's dope, man. All right, let's see. So
No,
these,
But it's no Teen Wolf. I'll tell you that.
no, it is not. It is no Teen Wolf.
Michael J. Fox.
Aroo. Aroo. All right, let's see, man. So Harrison thinking. Card still in his fingertips. Still thinking. Can't see it. And it's
Snap. Target.
Snapzilla. 3 mana. To target. 2.
Huh. And he passes. Huh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Search for tomorrow, I guess. Search for a basic land. Wow, this is really tough.
Oh, he did have a green source already in play.
Yeah.
So that was the second green source right there.
Yeah. So what Ami needs right now is another Reality Smasher just to hit swing for 10.
Yeah, I think if he gets another Reality Smasher, it could just be GG.
Yeah.
But he does have to get another threat.
Harrison only has 2 islands and 1 forest on tap. He's gonna let Harrison. All right, let's see. Taps.
Uh-oh. Ami's a little nervous, it looks like right
Yeah,
here. He's making some...
He's hesitating over here. He's like, oh
Some-
man, what do I do?
Should I do this? No. Should I do that? No.
No. That Blood Moon in an Eldrazi deck is pretty funny.
Right? blood mooning it up, man.
Yeah.
Well, because now he also has cut himself off.
Well, not really, because the only red-green thing he runs in here is Bloodbraid Elf.
Oh, I see. But doesn't, like, for
correct.
the Eldrazi, they need that colorless mana.
Unless he has something. Unless he has a Mind Stone or something in hand that we don't know about yet.
Oh, yeah, that could be.
So, yeah.
All right, let's see it, man.
Here we go. Taps 2. Mine's there.
Yeah, hey, good
Call
call,
it.
man. Good
Yeah.
call, brother. That's what I was saying. I was like, dude, what the heck? Didn't you just, like, cut yourself off, too?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Like,
And there you
Ami
go.
would much rather cut.
Oh, he
Harrison.
pops the Mind Stone. He's going to draw a card. He's looking for Bolt, I think. Oh, wait, no, because he just tapped himself out.
Yeah, because, so Harrison definitely has to deal with Blood Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Because without that, then literally all the Valak cuts are just mountains, too.
Yeah, so I think what happens here is Reality Smasher will swing for 7. Granted, if he gets the chance.
Yeah.
If he blocks 2 damage at least. Ooh. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to equip. Yeah, there you go.
And
He's going to block
He's
Death
gonna
Touch,
get
Life
one
Link. Yeah. Ami's going to... Ami's...
At 27?
Yeah, and Harrison's at 8. I don't know how.
No, he's at 1.
Is he? Because that looks like 8 to me.
Yeah, well, that's just one of the sides.
Oh,
no,
and then
and he scoops
There
it
it
up.
is. Ami wins. Very good by Ami.
Because Ami sets him to 1 with the these two both boost him up to 7, and then the 1 toughness keeps him alive by 1.
Oh, yeah.
But he just didn't have a way to finish it because he had to. Not only did he have to bounce.
Ooh, the Obstinate Bailiff. That's what he was looking for. Yeah.
Ooh,
All right, well, we're going to go see if Table 2 is good or not. If not, and we'll come back right now and talk.
Yeah, sounds good, guys. Just stick around and we'll get some standard Magic if there's any standard left. But thank you guys for joining us again. We are Collector Legion in Gardena, California. If you guys have any time, you maybe want to come around and play some Magic, you're more than welcome to come on down to our shop. This game just ended with Ami with the green red Eldrazi being the winner, beating the bug or rug Scapeshift technically, red blue green, trying to make that Valakut magic happen, and he just couldn't get there. Game 1 was really spicy. He was down to 1 life and was able to pull it back. And we got Johnny Lou back with us right now.
Hey, guys. So, that was the last round, and Standard already finished.
All right. Well, hey, so is that all for us today?
That is all for us today. But what deck were you more impressed today?
Oh, well, my most the deck that I would feel is the most impressive deck that I saw. A lot of fun to play too is the Hollow One deck.
Hollow One deck, yes.
Right? That was the one that shocked me last time because I felt like it was all luck based, and I feel like it is luck based, but there's also like ways that you can increase your odds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like almost like a casino. How like it's still gambling even for the casino, but the odds are stacked a little bit more in their favor.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about the Hollow One deck. I feel like they've got the odds. They know like if it's just a fair match and they're doing what they're doing, they're not going to be able to really benefit. But they've got Hollow Ones. They've got like a Big Game Hunter came out of nowhere and showed me that he's got some moves.
So when I was down there on the floor looking at the decks, I saw Philippe, who was playing a Hollow One deck.
Yeah, he was playing Hollow
His
One.
turn 2 was 2 Hollow Ones and 2 Bloodghast.
Oh yeah, we saw that. It was nuts.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys were watching it. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
We also we had that one on stream. We also had Edwin. I know he was playing the Hollow One deck as well, which is it's a lot of fun, man. I like the idea behind the deck. And you can really see that deck is starting to take off here in our community. We've got, I think, 2 people, maybe 3 people now playing it. So that's a little spicy. And the beauty of Modern, they're going to be able to do their own thing.
The deck I found really interesting was the Affinity deck.
Oh,
was really good.
Wags.
Yeah, being able to cast a turn 2 Thought-Knots here, was really cool. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I hope to see that. I hope to see that deck real soon again here.
Oh,
and we'll see how it goes. I think he went 4-0, Wagner. Wagner went 4-0.
Oh,
he's our champion today with
Eldrazi
Affinity.
Man, that's awesome.
He got there, but yeah, I think that wraps it us for today, guys. Any questions or comments? Leave it on the chat or you can go to Legion page Also, a little quick recap. We're gonna put up the events coming up for next week,
Oh yeah, we are.
and yeah, I think
So that right there is going to show you where the card used to be if you guys are interested in seeing what we're going to be streaming during the week. And also events if you're in the SoCal area, come on down to Collector Legion. And, you know, you can meet us all in person, have some fun, play
Yeah.
some Magic with us.
yeah,
Throw some card games down, even with Sal Cortez the Legend, man.
the ramen killer,
The Ramen Killer.
Salvador Cortez. He's in the house. If you
So-
beat him, he said he'll take you out to Shinsengumi.
Oh, dude, I need to play him right now, man. I'm hungry, though.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Well, hey, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you guys being here with us, watching some awesome games of Magic, and listening to us kind of banter back and forth, having some fun over here.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words, John?
Keep modding on.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much. This is DJ D-Ret.
And this is Jay Luna.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. Have a wonderful day.
And good night.